And we're right on time with 2 o'clock now. Don't question why I was 4 minutes early. I timed it so I could at least start properly. Oh boy, I didn't even see like how many people were sending stuff. Oh my goodness. Hello. Let's see if everything works. Probably. I don't know. Congratulations. Hello. Hi hi. Bar pronoun are not with thou. Welcome on in. Welcome, Christ out here stream. Welcome to the one stream that seems to be. I don't do events too well, so this is just an entirely new kettle of fish for me. Now, welcome on in, everybody. I did see a couple people earlier say not the condolences. What? Like, congrats and go. So hi, Hina. If you end up looking later, hi Hina, and also thank you so much, Renji. Good, I hope you sleep well. Hiya Dofi. Good job, Dofi, for getting the cookie. Hiya Hades, hiya Coles, hiya Lady, hiya Mika, hiya Zamiel. I need to keep scrolling to see who else has popped in. I see Lucius has lurked a bit. Hiya Bronze, hiya Faith, hiya Nat, hi. My condolences on 1 year! I love that. My condolences. I have technically streamed for a year, but not many people knew me until now. So hey, yeah, my condolences. You've had to put up with me for like however long now. This is great. What's going on? Hold the phones. What's going on? Sorry, I just had an email notification. Give me a second. What's that for? I got an email notification for some reason. I've got to check this out first. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? I see. Okay. Wait, what? Oh boy, okay. Well, email. Well, I guess I am a pirate from. Oh, really? Oh, welcome on it. Hi, Weatherum. Bonk. You can bonk if you want. But yeah, you poofed. Welcome on in, Noisy. Also, Noisy, you just started streaming. Go and do your own stuff. But yeah, so fun times ahead. I can't really believe that I mean, I say it like you've been here for the entire year and such, but yeah, it's a case of I did start streaming that like a year ago, and it's like I tried it, I had to take a break, I brought it back up, and then after February, this is kind of how we've gone. So this is a wild time to me, to be honest. Also, hello, hi Velvet, welcome on in. And hi Aunt, sorry about that. Hi Aunt. So, okay, what we're gonna be doing today, to celebrate this sort of feat of actually surviving this long, I guess, is I never did a debut stream of sorts. I just did like a full-on chatting stream when I did it. I didn't even do like a whole introduction thing. Actually, technically I do. I actually have that old video. I need to check how long that is, because where is it? Yeah, that's like an hour and a half long, my first ever stream, because, you know, I am I'm so consistent, ain't I? But yeah, I thought instead of simply just doing like all the light shows and stuff, I thought, wouldn't it be a perfect time to do an introduction after you guys have known me for like how long at this point? So I've taken a leaf out of Faith's book. And by a leaf, I mean I took an entire tree and I planted it somewhere else. And I ended up getting slides ready. But they're not as clean as his, obviously. I just got amnesia right now. Who is everyone? Right, that's the stuff. That is the right stuff to say, Dofi. So, let me hope this works. Should have made slides on streams. Yes, but here's the thing. I didn't feel like I would have been as productive. Anything is content. Yeah, but that would ruin the minor surprise. And the minor surprise being, yeah, I don't actually have a minor surprise, to be honest. But it was fun to make, and also very much thought process wise, I had no idea what I was doing. I had to look up like 3 different guides on how to make this thing. But let's see if this works. Please. Please. Yes! We have slides! Snack! I'm not a snack! No! I'm not a snack! But welcome on in, Ethereal! Welcome, welcome! But yes, I ended up making slides and also asking for help with them too. So we now have a full-on... Also, by the way, I am covering, like, a small thing. I didn't realise where I was placed. Slime! Not slime! No! Let the PowerPoint presentation begin. The PowerPoint. But yeah, no, I am, my model is actually hiding, like, an extra picture, but that's fine. That's fine. No, I'm not a slime. Well, not at the moment, no. But I'm not a slime. But right, I have slides. I've done the cool thing of, you know, actually doing stuff. And so, we can actually do a thing. Did you know that subs are free in Art's chat? Art, this now means you have to stream. This now means you have to stream, Art. Radio. You guys ready? Because I'm not. Give me a second. I'm gonna laugh. Top corner chat. I was playing Kingdom Hearts. I kind of just moved it over here. So top corner, I think, is actually the safest place for you guys, to be honest. Without further ado, we have a bio. I'm covering the bio with the hat. Oh, I forgot the toggles were gonna do this. Oh my goodness. This is great. So, full name, Pal Dilwyn Aquila. Is that my actual legal name? Actually, no. I gave that up when I left the Coven. My occupation is head librarian and witch of the archives, in case you didn't know this already. As we all know. Gobbledygook. Yes, we'll get to that. My species is human, I think. I get confused considering the amount of ears I have and the fact that my ears are actually kind of pointy. So, what? The D wasn't for dad. I've been lied to. What do you mean? What do you mean the Hades? Fellow human! Human! Yes, I am going with human, I think. I'm just magic. Human / slime. No! It's not. I am Mazako. I am Az. Hi, John! I just see you donate the nuggies. There's so many nuggies. There's so many nuggies. My pronouns? Yes, I am pronoun. Why would I be anti-noun anyway? I like nouns. But in all honesty, for pronouns, I don't think many people knew. I go by any and all pronouns. So if you feel more comfortable calling me she, go for it, because that's what a lot of people do. Because, you know, I kind of sound like one, my model looks like one. If you feel like calling me he, I will respond to that. I respond to they, it's, Ziza, any sort of neos. It's up to you. If you feel comfortable calling me something else, I am more than happy to accept it. That's why I go by any and all. It's not a case of I can't decide, although I'm an indecisive ass. It's a case of people's comfort. I personally do not mind whatever you call me in terms of pronouns. I just have to legally put she, her, because it's just easier. Nationality. As people have been joking in the chat, yes, I am sadly what is known as British. I have the British debuff. Specifically Welsh, which means I have the soft British debuff, as opposed to the aggressive ones. Where you are a Brit. I know, I'm sorry, I've been lying to you this entire time. Yeah, unfortunately, I am from a place known as Britland, known as the United Kingdom, which, fun fact, ain't that united, to be honest. We all want to, like, separate from each other. But no, yes, I am British, specifically the soft kind, which is known as Welsh. Languages. I'm currently covering the languages, so let me just... I am fluent in English. Who knows after the late election? Oh, don't get me started. I'm not allowed to talk about politics on a stream. Because if you talk to a British person about politics on stream, we get in trouble. You have a debuff? Does anyone know Asuna? Sadly it's life-threatening. I'm stuck with this for life. The not dad D, and now you're from Britain. At this point, are you even our pal? I mean, our pal is your pal. That's what the raid message says. Hold on, I gotta send you a funny meme I found. Oh god. Oh boy. I will have Discord and Twitter at least in the background for me, so if you do have stuff to send, if you have anything to send, I will at least be partially active on them to look at. So if you feel like there's anything you need to send, just warn me. Gotta live gobbledygook, many people speak it. Exactly. So, languages. I am fluent in English, as you can... Well, actually, to be fair, my English isn't the best either. But hey-ho, we will deal with this. We will deal with this, as a genuine word. I'm relearning Welsh, so that is, like, my next strongest language, I guess. Speaking of Welsh, good timing, Art. In this case, Llanfair Pwth Gwyn, get goch ar hun, llbwthan tysilio goch. You know, the thing. I'm currently relearning that because it's my second language. I had to. Of course you did. But it's my second strongest, technically. My third is Spanish, which is quite weak. I know a tiny bit of Spanish. Not enough to have a full-on conversation, but enough that if people started spamming one or two things in chat at times, I'm able to get the gist of what's going on. My weakest one is French. Just like Edward Kenway. Just like Edward Kenway. Yes. French is my weakest. I did study it for a little bit. I have, like, enough knowledge to do very basic stuff. Me too, gracias and hola. Exactly. Destroying my router for good Wi-Fi. Oh no, please be careful, Weatherum. And also, welcome on in, Lex. Welcome on in. Finally, my most proficient language is gobbledygook. I speak that professionally, in which case I speak an entire amount of nonsense, and for some reason it makes a sentence, and people seem to understand it. AKA the British debuff. That's why it's called gobbledygook. It can also be called as chatting nonsense, or simply talking out of my arse, which is a very handy skill to have some days. Right. So, next. Just because it was interesting, my MBTI, that, like, 16 personality test, I recently redid it because there was, like, a whole hubbubaloo of people doing it again, and I thought, why not? And instead of what I usually was, which was an INFP, I am now an INFJ T branch. So that's a fun one in case you wanted to know my personality type. And in case people were wondering, because again, British hubbubaloo sort of thing, my Hogwarts house is Hufflepuff. I used to, as a fun thing to give you guys background, I started years ago in Slytherin. Then I moved to Ravenclaw. And then the last couple of tests I've done officially have been Hufflepuff. So I think I'm currently stuck in there. I've never had Gryffindor once. And also, Maz, what the hell? Oh. Good thing I can't hear nonsense due to my bad Wi-Fi. Oh no, if you're listening to the stream, it's already nonsense. So I'm sorry for your loss. But yeah, that's the little intro for me. And also, look at that artwork! This is just amazing. Thank you, John. Okay, we have a tiny bit of lore for you. This is the bare basics version. I will go into more detail as we do it. So, for the bare basics, Slytherin all the way, maybe. I started off there. I do actually have a sorting hat in real life. They ended up selling them at the Harry Potter Studios, so I ended up buying one. Happy to help. Yeah. So yes, Lore of the Archives. After getting sacrificed by my coven's rite of passage, yes, that's how the coven wanted to spell it, I was thrown into the void to fend for myself. I was basically a human sacrifice. To explain what the rite of passage is, it is the ceremony that allows witches in our coven to have familiars, and we have to go sign a book, hence write as in writing. What we didn't know is that there had to be a sacrifice before it going. That it had to happen, and yeah, I was given the short end of the stick. They kind of didn't want me anyway, they kind of made that clear, but I didn't think they'd go this far. I thought they would at least, like, chuck me into a volcano or something, not the void. They gave me a chance. My human sacrifice can't be this cute, really? Oh, come on. Anyway, I was led to the archives, run by the previous head librarian. After many years of training, it was handed down to me along with its legacy. No, not last day. Today's the end. Faith, today is the end. It ends today. No, as in, like, it's done. I can deny. I'm not cute. You extend it by 1 day. Right. I'll let you guys have this one, okay? I will let you have that one. Yeah, no, 10th is when it ends. Faith, 10th when it ends, not 10th when... My human sacrifice can't be this cute. Sounds like a decent manga. Oh boy. Okay. But yes, anyway. The, why would you bonk me? Anyway. So, the previous head librarian was an orc woman. Very kind, very nice. She ended up showing me the ropes on how to work everything. And when it was her time to leave the archives for good through the front door, she passed it down to me. And also got a cool magic book. That was nice. Got a magic book out of it. You get to cast really cool spells. I wasn't allowed books when I was back in the coven, so this is great. I am surrounded by them. Yeah, it's like all this really emotional stuff. I got a book. That book controls the entire archives. I can, like, change how it looks. I can change, like, what's going on. I've been able to power, like, like, pocket dimensions. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Without this book, I wouldn't have met you all. You people. Neutral over right now, pals. Cute. But yeah, that's basic. That is the basic bones of the lore. You lose, yes, again. But yes, due to my circumstances, that's how I ended up here. I was sacrificed, and then I was raised by an orc lady. I miss her. I wonder what happened to her. I might have to talk about it more one day. Lore part 2! We have our professional people in the archives. Can we sacrifice you? I've already been sacrificed once, okay? What do you mean? I've already been sacrificed once, Lucius. Not again. But yeah, we have my dear assistants, my workforce. We have Skelly Bob, the professional skeletal assistant, also known as a PSA. Going along with the PDA, which is me. And then we have Frindy. Frindy in Welsh, well, Friend in Welsh means cat. Not cat. Friend in Welsh means friend. And Frindy is my cat. And so, as I said, perfect catto, or PC. Yes, I have a running joke that all of the names that I, like the titles I currently have are just different acronyms. Seems like a loophole we can exploit then. You survived the first one. Lucius, I would rather not if that's okay with you. I don't want to be sacrificed again. But yes, these are my friends, and they have ended up keeping me company throughout the years. Skelly Bob, as I've explained in the past, which I will explain now, came from a necromancer gone wrong. He decided to not pay his necromancy child support after he revived an entire skeleton, and so once they abandoned them like the bad parent they are, I adopted them. And instead of them being tethered to said person, they were tethered to the archives, in which case they were allowed to stay here and work here and be able to live out their undead life. Since we get a lot of like undead beings here anyway, it's perfect for them. And Frindy, that's a really good question. I don't know how Frindy got in here. Something about 9 lives and all that jazz, but they kind of got comfy on my hat and I didn't want to move them, so they kind of just stayed ever since. Necromancers are just healers. Just really bad at it. Yeah, they're kind of a bit late. But yeah, those are my dear friends in the archives. Like a really late healer. Yes. We have likes and dislikes, people. Because, you know, you can't have one of these without saying what you like and dislike, I guess. I will tell you now, this was very hard to make. Because, I will explain in a minute. So let's go with likes. Let's start with that. As you can probably see from the, oops. From, like, the top, I have my little, happy face with my likes. Plushies, like a Pengu plush. Yeah, so the first thing on my list is plushies. Or an army of Pengu plushies. I mean, I'd do it. There are things Pal actually does. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I do dislike things. And I will get to them in a minute. But yes, I like plushies. To the point where even at Christmas, ever since I was as far back as I can remember, and to Dad Keeler's knowledge as well, and Bro Keeler, every single year, without fail, on that Christmas list, I have asked for a plushie. A teddy bear of any sort. Like, you, welcome on in, thank you for the head fats. But yes, I have asked for one every single year. And, the thing is, they're just very comfy, very cozy. I have one right next to me now, to be honest. I wanted to be quite comfy, so I ended up bringing a plush to, like, stream with me. So I have, like, a seal. I like reading, which, to give context, reading is not only as in reading books, reading is reading in general. So I like reading visual novels, I like reading books, I like reading comics. I like reading a lot of different things. If it's on a screen and I'm able to read it, I will read it. It's got to a point where instead of, it's really weird, but I do put subtitles on my stuff, even if it's in English, because I like reading the subtitles and, like, training myself. So it's good to, like, see how words are and then see how they are pronounced. So it's quite fun. I read people. Yes, you do. And you are awfully good at it. I'm sorry I'm late, but I know I couldn't miss this. No, you're all good. You're all good. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But yeah, no, I generally and genuinely like reading. So if you have any pieces to, like, give me, for example, if it's like any sort of creative work, if it's like a small document or something, I will happily read it, no matter what. Because I prefer editing. I open them up and then take all the content. Oi. Okay, stop with the sacrificing thing, Lucius. I was gonna just call you Lucy for a second. Oh, well. You are duck. Quack, quack. Right. Oh, dang, he's good. Okay, so food. This seems kind of obvious. I like food. Food is good. Food is great. We love food. All my homies love food. I put it generally because I like trying new things. I like seeing what is out there. I like seeing what I'm allergic to, and even if I'm allergic, I will still eat it because, you know what? Tasty. Soup. Yes, exactly. I like soup. I just can't. You can call me Lucy. It's my nickname. I know, but I wanted to call you your full name. I felt like an appropriate moment to call you by your full name. YOLO. Yep. I mean, it's YOLO both for my soup and YOLO for, like, me trying anything, because I can come out in allergies at any point. Because as a fun thing with allergies, you can develop them later in life. So So prim and proper this one is. Hey, of course. Don't not being active in here. Don't you worry, Hina. And also top 5 soups. Thank you for the head pats. I like chicken soup. I like vegetable soup. I like minestrone. Tomato and basil specifically, and I believe there was a carrot and butternut squash one that I've tried before. Soup tier list when chicken soup. No rock. I mean, I need to try a really good rock soup, you know? You're gonna have to give me a really good rock soup. Anyone's free to call me Lucy if they wish. I will remember. We will all remember that. No paper. We're not eating paper soup. But yes, I like food a lot. Food might not like me, but I like food. Aquariums. Yeah. Despite me not being fish themed or anything, I adore aquariums to the point where if I am told that I can go on an aquarium date with anybody, I would go. Even if I walk into that place after having a full meal and get hungry, I will go to the aquarium and I will enjoy my time. And the issue is, even if I get hungry, I don't eat fish all that often, if at all. It's like a once a year thing, if that. So Lucy sounds cute, I mean, yep. Book soup, maybe books. Maybe book soup. I love aquariums. Aquariums, yes. What is rock soup? It is just soup made with a rock. You know, you use the rock for seasoning. You just put a rock in the soup. I sat in an aquarium for hours one time. Yes. Stare. Look, I'm not gonna eat any of your kind, you. I enjoy fish a lot. I see. It was relaxing just to sit there and watch, having alone time and all. I need to collect like more pictures of aquariums. I love going to them. I just want to go to as many aquariums as possible, or at least have like an aquarium video in the background one day. The next Just Chatting stream, I'll just put an aquarium video while we just look around places. That'd be great. But yeah, no, I adore like going to those sort of places. Anything that has like a little nature preserve or any sort of like aquarium, I love it. Also, take care, Hina. Huilfa amicho. We do have stuff like that in Mortgage. Nice. I can sit and watch animals for days, just looking at what and how they do things. Yeah, no, exactly. I fully love doing that, to the point where on Animal Crossing, because I've completed the museum, there were just times where I just leave it in there watching the fish. I know that they're gonna go with like they do like the exact same things over and over, but it's just nice to watch them, you know? I got all my aquarium pics from last week. I should share them on Discord. So many penguins. So many penguins! Yes! Penguins are like one of my favourite animals. So next on the list, writing stories. This is kind of a given, to be honest, considering my whole shtick. I must have aquarium pics when the time was in Valencia, Spain. Please show me! I love, like, aquarium pictures. If you ever go to, like, an aquarium or any sort of nature preserve, please send them. I love seeing them. But yes, writing stories. This is kind of a given. Considering my content and, like, how much I have been writing. Yeah, noit. But yes, I know a lot of penguins. I love penguins. But yes, I enjoy writing stories, whether they be stuff that's like a little more lighthearted, a little more like relaxed, but darker stuff. I tend to like keep the dark stuff to myself, mind you, but I like writing stories and I like sharing stories because it's just something that shows that I'm able to give back to people, or at least make their day a little bit brighter. But it's also a case of I can info dump about this hyperfixation that I have on this fictional character that I've just made in like the last 20 minutes, and nobody can stop me. Yay! I'll post them later. I also have a penguin seal plushie from SeaWorld in California. Oh, that's so cute! I love it. I love it. Oh, happy 1 year anniversary! Oh my goodness, Ruth! Thank you so much! Thank you! Welcome on in! Oh, you are such a gem. But yep, writing stories, that was a given. Giving compliments. As you could probably tell from this point, thank you for the headbands, people. Thank you. As you can probably tell, I like giving compliments. And it is a case of, I just like making people smile. And because I like making people smile, I like to create very, creative compliments. Or at least try and highlight stuff that people might either not see in themselves, or stuff that needs to definitely be said. Which is kind of why the majority of the time I do say y'all are great, because you are. Or if I end up accidentally using the other kind of compliments, I end up getting called out for it. But it's a case of I like doing that. I personally like giving compliments. So, yeah, be prepared. You guys deserve it. Consistency. This might not seem like something that I might like, but I really like having, like, consistency happening. So, whether it be through, like, getting my streams up at, like, similar times every day, or having to keep to a schedule, that sort of, like, consistent schedule, whether it's trying to keep consistent of, like, timings of when I have to leave the house, or like how I end up functioning during the day, or functioning during, like, social events. I love, like, being consistent, and if I end up going through, like, certain bits that aren't really as consistent, I have, like, a backup plan of how to keep that consistency of what I'm trying to do, what my limits are. But I like keeping to that sort of stuff. I'm, as much as I seem like a very scatterbrained person, I am very consistent in keeping, like, times and dates for the majority of it, although sometimes my streaming schedule has been a bit over the top with me just cancelling. But the thing is, that just affects me so much whenever I just don't do that. It just ends up annoying me to high hell when I can't be consistent with myself. Or if, like, there's consistency in like, meeting up with people. If it's like, you tell me that you're going to meet at like 11, and you've met at 11 for majority of the time until one day you just decide that, hey, no, we are going to meet at 11, but I'm going to be there at, like, half 11 for like, reasons. It's like, great, at least just warn me. As another example, the trains. They are not consistent. I do not like them. Like, consistencies with timings, consistencies with just, like, how I do stuff. I like consistent. Small, but consistent. And finally, for my likes, I do have, like, a lot of likes, but I had to, like, narrow it down. Stickers, postcards, and notebooks. I put them in one bundle because it's basically stationery. Stationery is cool. It could be really cute, and I absolutely adore collecting them. I'm gonna go see above roof if chat speaks 2 times. Oh, please be careful. But yes, I like collecting stationery. I like stickers because I'm able to give them out to people. I like postcards because I write short stories on them, and I love, like, collecting patterns and then seeing what patterns I write on for what kind of stories. And then notebooks is kind of a given, considering I like doing a lot of my note-taking on paper rather than digital. It helps me to stay consistent, it allows me to stay, like, on point, and it means I get to bring an entirely extra thing with me just to be like, hey, we need to write this down. Pal's letters are very cute. You've been on the receiving end of some of my letters, so you can definitely confirm for me. Right. They are. And I want to send more. I like sending letters. Right. Apart from there being likes, there are also dislikes. Hello. Hi, Hellflame. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome on in. I love each and every one and sleep with them by my bed. Oh, you. But yes, dislikes. There's being late. I can't stand being, like, late for anything. It is to the point where I have, like, paranoia for being late in any scenario. With streams, I make sure to leave myself, like, a gap of 10 minutes to make sure that that sort of paranoia doesn't get me too badly. but because sometimes you just can't help it. But with like having to go to meetings or having to reach places, I make sure I get a minimum of like half an hour before I get there. Well, I'm there half an hour beforehand. Pal would send me letters when I'm illiterate. It's okay. I just like write it in bigger letters for you. It's fine. I say you should sleep with things that make you feel joy near your bed. I'm just manifesting pal vibes to get cozy before sleepy Eevee time. Oh, that's so precious. Thank you, you. Hey, look, I just like sending letters is all. But yeah, being late though. It's got to a point where when I used to go to school, I would be 45 minutes late, not late, 45 minutes early even, to before even school started. Because I didn't want to be late. My journey was about a couple of minutes walk from where I lived. So it was a case of I could have left the house like 10 minutes before the school started and I still would have been on time. I just didn't want to do that. I just wanted to make sure I was in that room, ready and waiting. I was there before the teachers, to be honest. So it got to a point where that paranoia kind of just set in, and I just really hate being late for stuff. I'm always there a minimum of 10 minutes early. Meanwhile, that was me not going to the first hour because I knew the lessons in advance and the teachers let me because they knew how I... You know what? Nah, that's valid though. That is more power to you, Mika. Wi-Fi isn't Wi-Fiing. Oh dear, Weathram. I mean, I'm the same way. I like getting to place a few minutes early. There's a few minutes and then there's a minimum of like half an hour. And I try and get to the half an hour mark just so I can, I have time to like look over stuff to make sure that I'm not going to muck up like a social interaction. It doesn't matter if it's just like meeting up with a friend or simply going to like a normal professional meeting. I am going to keep going there consistently early to make sure that I don't muck up. So yeah, that's I've got timing issues in that case. Which also, as a fun fact, before people in the chat who do know me and do collab with me, yes, I do get paranoid whenever we say we're going to start at a certain time and we don't. No, it is not. It's not an issue. It's just a case of any time we've just said, yeah, we're going to do a collab. If we don't start on that time that we said, I do actually have to like hold in like how much I panic. I am sure. Thing is, I'm fine with like if there's multiple people that need, because I know that everyone has like their own schedules and stuff and like getting places. But no, as a general thing, when we do collabs and people are late, yes, I do panic. I just don't show it. I'm just really bad with like timing anxiety. Because I'm like, I'm here, I'm ready. Where is everybody? Where are you? Who's that over there? But nah, I promise you, I'm not too effective. It's like multiple like people. There's no need to panic. I get that all the time. Thank you. I'm glad some people do. It's just a funny thing. I promise you, it's not like that serious though. But yeah. Second thing, before I start ranting about timings even further, cauliflower. You might be wondering, but pal, you said you like food. Why is cauliflower on the dislike list? I hate it. This is the only piece of food, no matter how it's cooked, no matter how well you try and hide it, I will taste it, and I will automatically have a gag reflex. It don't matter how you hide it. That gag reflex will happen. And I will know. Cauliflower is the worst vegetable. Exactly! Green trees fine. White trees, no. Pal's least like gift, -5 bond. Exactly. I had this like buffalo cauliflower a few weeks ago and it wasn't bad. I will still have... I still couldn't. My IGN used to be cauliflower. It's okay. It's okay. Just as long as you don't serve me cauliflower, I'm good. because I will tell you now, it will automatically cause a gag reflex for me. Even if you try and hide it, it will either be that you hide it enough that I will still still taste the cauliflower and just try and be polite and swallow, or yeah, I will, yeah. Don't worry, I love cauliflower. Cauliflower cheese is amazing. You can take the cauliflower. You can take the cauliflower. Just don't give it to me, because I've tried cauliflower cheese. I don't like it. I have tried cauliflower rice. I don't like it. Cauliflower base for a pizza? Nah, you're just messing with me now. Okay, when Pal does a meet and greet, we'll bring cauliflower. Oi! Rude! I haven't eaten cauliflower in my life. You are lucky. Hide it by eating it. The food doesn't go to waste and Pal doesn't take your name. I'm sorry, what kind of cheese? I'll eat your cauliflower, Pal, don't worry. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's like, I don't have beef with many things, but cauliflower. I have disliked this since I was little. And it hasn't changed. Pal arriving in a meet and greet empty-handed, goes back on the truck full of cauliflower. I will... If that ever happens, I will retire on the spot. That is all I'm saying. I will retire on the spot. Cauliflower me like, you can take my cauliflower, Hina. You can take it. Right. Pal will get the milk. But please do eat my carrots. I will eat your carrots. I love carrots. I will take your carrots if you eat my cauliflower. What does cauliflower taste like? Hopes and dreams that have currently died in a burning pit of hell, and then suddenly mashed up into a stew that I shouldn't be tasting at all. If that helps for like how to describe cauliflower. So yeah, anyway, my next one also looks like a very silly thing to not like, but hear me out. Napping. Circumstances being, I personally don't like napping during the day. I feel worse if I nap because I'm paranoid about not doing enough with the day. So that's why I personally don't like napping. I mean, it's fair to not like some particular food. Napping's a time wasted. That's what I'm feeling for me. I feel like I could be doing more with that time, even if it's just like wallowing in misery or something. Not that I'm saying I have. I'm just saying that's an example. I feel like I could be doing more with my time, and napping during the day makes me feel like I have just wasted it. So if I do end up like napping, I feel worse about it, even when it's like non-voluntary. Man, I love to waste time. I call it being human. I like to waste time when I'm awake. I prefer to waste the time when I'm awake, and then sleepy hours are for sleeping. When it turns to like nighttime sleepy hours, I am happy to sleep all through the night. Despite the only exception for napping being if I have a headache. Because if I have like because I am oddly prone to like borderline migraines. So that's the only exemption for me. Isn't a nap part of sleeping? I consider a nap anything like shorter than 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours is like napping range for me. If I'm sleeping about like less than that, I consider that a nap and I don't like it. But if I am sleeping, if it's like during the night where you have to get like a solid good 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. What if it's a power nap of 10 minutes? Nah. It makes me paranoid for a different reason. Yeah, a lot of these dislikes are because of my own paranoias. Oh shoot, I nap every day. That's fine. If people like napping, that's more for them. I just personally feel I don't personally like napping, and if I do, I feel guilty. Pal almost conceded. Almost. But yeah, it's just a case of I don't. If it's just under certain circumstances, potentially, but I personally just don't like napping at the moment. I might like it in the future if I consistently nap more, but I prefer just being awake if I'm going to waste time. The next one, very ironic, talking about myself. I find it very awkward. Pal is something. actually having to talk about myself feels very weird to me because I prefer to listen rather than to talk. So yeah, why did I become a streamer? I have no idea. I just like telling stories. So yeah, I personally don't like talking about myself. I like telling stories, but I don't like when it's like directed at me. Or if you end up turning stuff around and being like, how about you? How's your day? I'm bad at that. I'm bad at the whole, hey, talk. Because I'm either going to talk too much or I'm going to talk too little. Talk about myself 5 seconds. Talk about why we love pals 5 hours. Yeah, I could do that for the same with you guys. I could, like, pile that on all the time. But I personally just can't do that with myself. But yes, next one, complete silence. Never mind. Oh my god, Elflame! Thank you so much for the sub. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh boy. Also, wait, hold on. Space Batman! There we go. Space Batman! Thank you so much for the gift to Tahina. Oh my goodness. What on earth? No, you don't, guys, you don't have to be kind. Space Batman returns. Oh my goodness, it's Space Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Wait, no, the Spaceman Rises. I've not heard that name in years. I know, right? Oh my goodness. But thank you so much, Space Batman, for Hina's sub. Oh my goodness, yeah, you guys are too kind. You're too kind. But yes, the next one anyway, complete silence. The whole thing again, paranoia. That's due to more personal reasons, but I can't stand it if it's just like a completely silent room. There has to be something going on in there. It's to a point where if I'm not at, like, for example, if I'm not at like a desk or something, or if I happen to be in a room alone, I will just put stuff. Oh my god!
The hype train.
Zamiel! Zamiel, oh my goodness. The hero we don't deserve. Good luck in the wild world, Space Batman. Zami, what on earth? Dude! Oh my goodness, a hype train! Oh my god, you didn't have to! Oh my goodness! I feel like for some reason if we can get to like a level 10, I'm gonna say something stupid. If we get to a level 10, I will put a maid dress on the throne. Level 10 hype train, I'll just put a maid outfit on the throne. We're not gonna reach it, it's fine. But yes, I'm going back to explaining stuff now because I get distracted. Only the best for PAL debut. Yeah. But yeah, complete silence. I go to a point where I put like really quiet music on just to make sure that there's no like proper silence. Or if there's like a complete silent room, I will just like blast something. But yeah, that's a quick one for like silence. So if you hear me either humming in like chats or anything, or like in Discord calls, or if you hear anything else, then that is it's just me having to like clear the silencer, you know. Level 10 is hard with 20 something people. Yep, that's why we're not doing it. That's why we're not achieving it. Anyway, I've moved the wrong thing. Where am I? Next one, if I duck, bad grammar, in work. Like texting's fine. Let me go. No, don't you dare, Zamiel. Don't you dare. What? No. Kidding, of course. Bad grammar. This is only for like texts and work, not as in like messages. Synonym roles, just like grammar used to make. So good. That's so good. There's music. Yeah, there's like really light music in the background for me. Oh my god, though. But yes, had to, of course. But yes, there is for like work and documents and stuff, if there's like bad grammar in that kind of triggers me a bit, because it's kind of like, you have had people to check this over. How can you not? Okay? How could you not? But if, for example, if it's like a text or like a chat message or anything, I don't mind, because everyone messages differently, everyone has different levels of like English or whatever language, and because messaging's very easy. So I personally don't mind it for that. If you do end up like jokingly annoying me, I will start correcting your grammar. But I don't do it in the case of like actually there's supposed to be a comma and do that sort of stuff. Nah, I'm not like that. Because I've had people who do that and they're absolute arses at times. Actually, great impression. I didn't mean for it to be like that. Actually. Sorry. That caught me off guard. That's not what I was trying. Yeah, but anyway, last one. Lack of explanations. I ask a lot of questions. If I don't get explanations, that kind of ends up triggering me. I don't like it. I don't mind it, but I don't mind it, but I don't like it. That's why I like having to ask more and getting explanations from people about stuff. E.g., the pal is cute thing. I keep asking because I don't get it. That's why I ask so often. Thank you for the headbat, Hellfire. Realizing about typos in my articles makes me cringe, so I get it. Yeah. That's exactly it. That is exactly what I mean. Don't worry about it. That doesn't help. All you need to know is Pal is cute. I don't need to know this. I need to find another person called Pal, don't I? You find another streamer called Pal, we're gonna spam this. Pal is cute because Pal has a cute model, a cute personality, and a cute heart. No, I think this heart is expired. But yes, after like rambling for so long, this is my likes and dislikes, I guess. So you've learned a bit more about me, which is fine. Also, I've just seen something that Maz has sent me. Oh my god, penguins! Maz! Penguins! I really want that plushie. Oh my god. Yeah, Pal's overall cute. Oh boy. Also, we definitely getting a month on your laugh. There is a punishment wheel, thank you, Art. You might not. Okay. Oh god, you guys are gonna send propaganda in the server, aren't you? But yep, that's the likes and dislikes. So, we have a loading screen quickly, because the next PowerPoint, I have stolen content, basically. I've stolen content and used our dear friend, Mr. Faith Haller, to give me a PowerPoint. So, yes. Thank you for that, Art. Thank you. So, yeah, thank you so much for this, Faith. It's been yeah, actually, hold on. There we go. This is on brand. You can always get more propaganda, of course. And also, thank you, Dofi, for shouting him out. But yep, I'm biggest thank you to Faith for not only showing me this idea, but also for letting me do this. Wait, Faith has a cameo in the 1 year pal stream. Of course he does. After all, scuff is content. Or do I do the other one, which is, you want to see a party trick? 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 Paul also got a cameo in my debut. Yeah, true. But yes, so thank you, Mr. Holler, for this. Let me actually get the notes up. So, him. The cutest witches, librarians, and Brits I've ever seen. Presented by the most qualified person. Why are there 33 pages of witch characters? Goddamn, why did I go through all of them? So, I've only tested this. I haven't actually looked through all of these. I just basically went through it just to make sure that it was all working. And I know that there's not 33 slides for this, but yes, 33, yes. Okay. Hold the phone, I just need to quickly shrink something. Hello everyone, I hope you're enjoying PAL 1.5 content, but every great show needs a short break. Cute as witch, librarians and Brits, just PAL bits all. Oi! Oi! Oi 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 oi! Oi oi oi! This is simple. Guess the characters/series on the screen. They're all either witches, librarians, or British, and are either from animes or visual novels. Then I will tell you the character or show is amazing. Then I will tell you why the character or show is amazing, and then you all will agree with me. No. For the hardcore weebs out there, you know who you are. Let's give everyone a chance to guess. So this is a guessing game. So, without further ado, I hope Miss Bayonetta shows up. Ah, Bayonetta. Ah, that is a wife right there. That is a wife. So we have the first one. I will give you guys a couple of seconds to guess. Anime or visual novel. Yep, first one. Feel free to put your guesses. I want to say librarian. The character in the top corner. It's one on the list. The sections will be on the top corner. So this is what the thing. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to British people, but because Pal is cute, I can make an exception. Aww. Sorry. Top corner. So everyone's guessed and correction. I love the note I just put. It's like gift from the cringiest scene in the show. Like, come on, the producers of the anime literally know less chess than us. What? But yeah, that's right. It's Lelouch v Britannia from Code Geass. I mean, come on, if you haven't seen Code Geass by now, there's no helping you. Go watch it. Commonly acknowledged as having the best ending of all animes, or always in discussion, or always in the discussion if up for debate. Has a green-haired main heroine, Jibun Woo. So, yep, green. Wait, how did you pronounce it? Did I get it? Less something. Ah, well. It's fine. I can't pronounce it. It's fine. It's been a while since I've watched the anime, so it's fine. But yes. We have we have Code Geass up first. Next one. In the corner is hold on. In the corner it says technically not a librarian, but I'm sure someone will get the answer anyway. Lelouch v Britannia. I know how to say Britannia at least. This is for the notes. She's the entire reason I included librarians in this prezzo, to be honest. And then I remembered she's not actually a librarian, but we're in too deep. Gotta go to work, but have a nice stream, pal, and have fun. Oh, thank you so much for joining anyway, Mika. Oliver, amicho. And also, I hope you have a really good day at work. Okay, please take care. Yeah. Take care, Mika. See you soon. Also, hiya, Azu. Hiya. How's it going, Azu? How are you doing? Yep, no, take care, Mika. Love you, Mika. But right, there's no guesses for this character. Going once. Going twice. All in, fair warned. It only gets harder. We're gonna go. Victorique from Gosek. Set during the interwar period, Cujo is a foreign student studying in the fictional European country of Seville. There he meets Victorique, the cutest librarian fairy angel doll ever. Well, Victoria, though. It's fine. Together they end up embroiled in a number of mysteries. A really good mystery novel. It's also a complete story where all the arcs connect together. So, she's actually really cute. I do like her a lot. I like her. Alright, next one. British. I mean, after 1,000 hours watched, it gets hard. Yep. I don't know these. Don't worry. It's either British. Don't worry. All of them are either just librarians, witches, or British. I'm a failed weeb. Don't you worry. It's all good. Same. Faith being obscure. This is one Nat likes. Generic British dude number 2? You think that's generic British? British, correct. The fun. So the cutest magical people in media, huh? When we were talking about Dame Pal. No. We've literally talked about this on stream before. Not this stream. Drop some generic British names. The only one's gonna hit. One. No, I don't know this one. No, damn, from the first visual novel. Oh, Dame. Oh, no, not Dame. Not Dame. Right. I'm gonna say that nobody knows this, so... I'm gonna say nobody knows this, so I'm gonna go and, Guy looks like Sea Dog VA. Wait, hold on. Y'all gonna take notes and watch these. Yeah, I will make sure that people get the notes down if people really want to watch these, okay? Wait. I'll put that on the list. Don't worry, John, I'm waiting. I saw a wait, therefore I need to wait until I'm told. Top 30 anime recommendations. CWA one just kind of caught me. I am gonna have to go on because there are a couple more in this presentation. So, it was an anime like Black Lagoon. That is quite close to the title, yeah. Black something, yes. Black Butler. It's not Black Butler. You top anime rec or Sonic X, of course. It's Black something. I guess I'm a bunny for a bit. I am just gonna skip because I think people are very close. Don't think of Black at the beginning. Think of it in a different part of the name. Think of it as a different part of the name. Faith is just like losing it over here. Faith's just losing it. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I thought we would get them. It's okay. You're all good. I may have made this too hard. It's Jova. Come on. November 11 from Darker Than Black. Also the notes. I promise you there is lore-related non-fan service reason to the second image, but it's too funny not to put in. Look, I literally have a poster of it. Just watch it. Faith has doomed us. Faith, you're too good. Yes. Although there's lore-accurate non-fan service reason as to why he is naked in this image. Oh yeah, about the show. There's a bunch of emotionless people with supernatural powers, and our main character is one of them. So this wonderful British specimen. So is this wonderful British specimen. What could possibly go wrong? Who knows? Who knows? Next. We have another librarian on our hands. I'm doomed. I don't watch any old anime. This is a visual novel this time. So if anyone knows their visual novel stuff, I will say if you could at least get like where the game style would be. This is not a Smash or Pass, Dopey! No! It's not the famous librarian pal Dilwyn Akil. You think I'm... No. Oh, it's not, dang. I think it is awesome. Nah. I'm just green. I'm just green. It ain't easy being green. I know, right? Art gets me. Right. My knowledge fails me. This is a visual novel. If you can at least guess like where the name would be, I'm gonna give it to you if you can guess the name. Not even the character. If you can recognize the art style and the name, I'll give it to you. Guys. Clearly, it's from JJK. Visual novel. Yep. Visual novel. What if we guess the game? That's what I just said. If you guess the game, I'm giving you the point. Kato was Shuja. No. Kato was Shuja. No, this is furthest from Kato was Shuja. It's on Nintendo DS. Kato was Shuja is PC only. Persona. Faith, I think you might have outdone yourself with this. I think you might have outdone yourself. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna have to like move on. Oh my god, I don't know. For this one, it's okay. It's alright. It's Sarah Tenzin from Time Hollow. Ah yes, technically my first visual novel, point and click adventure game, ever. Not that I knew it was one. I first played this in Japanese too. Did I understand anything? No, of course not. Anyway, this is a short 2-hour visual novel, when played in English, on the DS about a guy who can open portals into the past and change the present. Sounds like a stream idea for Pal. Nudge nudge. So, yeah, I think I've taken the hint. I will have to see what goes on. How long is it if it's not in English? Depends on how much you can understand Japanese, because if you can understand Japanese, 2 hours. Wait, so parascientific escape 2 gear detective. Yep. 2 hours in English. If it's in Japanese and you don't understand 10 hours in Japanese with no understanding. Fair enough. Next one, we have a waifu. It looks like... I don't actually think that's a waifu. I'm not sure. If you can guess this. I know this one. Come on. Oh, what was the name? Come on. You got this, Dovey. You got this, Dovey. God do his best. Is it from the world that we got it? Yes, it is. It is. If you can get the character, you are going to get double points. Yep, you can guess. Vincilin. Welcome on in, Mashup. It's the quiet librarian girl. I don't know character names. You know what? Sure, we'll give it to you. It is from that one. We'll give it to you. It's Shiori Shiomiya. From the world God only knows. She cute. No, she cute. She cute. She cute. Okay, so this is a pretty legendary series about an absolute otaku who thinks real life is terrible, based off the mangaka's opinion, and spends his time playing dating sims, until he's forced to use a dating sim skill on girls, on 3D girls. Gosh, the horror. It's actually got a really good plot, by the way. Faith certified. Oh my goodness! JR the Nightwalker, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my goodness, you didn't have to. But thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I really appreciate it. Seriously. Okay, so there is a note about yeah, there's a note from Faith about this in the notes, which is about the author below. He says, a bit about the author for you. Author was literally a NEET for 13 years, and here's some more bits about him. He says, now my bank balance fell below 10,000 yen. If I don't get any sort of cash by next week, I can't pay any public utility charges, thus I'm going back to the Stone Age. Interestingly enough, he states that he had 3 choices left. 1. Lowering quality. 2. Debt. 3. Cancelling his pre-order of Ninja Gaiden 2. His choice was number 2. He went into debt. I don't remember if she has a scene where she tries to scream. Oh boy. Yeah. This man. No money, no... well. He knew what was up. He knew what was up. Right. This is a good one. I need to actually rewatch this. Next one is British. Look at that British face. Don't shoot the British person. Look, we're not allowed guns here anyway. Don't shoot us. British, then there must be pal. No. I don't remember the island. British. Yeah, British. I would like a cup of tea. Yeah, I'll try somebody else. I don't know. Violet Evergarden? No. No. Sorry, I looked at the notes and it's just like, no, I'm not going to explain. Is that Mayo cheeky? Nope. I'll give you guys another minute. Is that Magugwa? Nope. K-On? Nope. There's nobody British in K-On. Despite me having like statues of them going to London from that one film, no. Yeah, K-On, they had like the branching series where they ended up going to the UK and well, basically London. And I do actually have all those figures on a shelf. BK Funnium, no. The eyes look familiar. It does. I'm guessing anime I've never watched here. So fair enough. Everyone, should we leave it there? A very high shelf. A very high shelf indeed. Hi, Realmy. Similar to Assassination Classroom eyes. Really? That reminded me more of Hetalia, to be honest. Why did I touch on Hetalia? Really? Okay, we're gonna skip. Art styles like Clan Ad, I wonder if it's from the same company. Maybe. The answer is Lynette Bishop's from Strike Witches. The show is not worth your time. Don't watch it. I love that. But I guess I have to explain it. It's about girls with guns who fly using some sort of leg attachment and how they fight against flying monsters. Conveniently, none of them wear pants. Also, she has official art of her in a maid dress. Oh. Nice. Yeah, that's why I've heard of it. Never heard of it, of course. Guns. Dang, I thought it from a movie. Nah, sadly not. Don't watch it. Well, now you're challenging us. Hey, cat girl. Yeah, that's a cat girl, alright. Yeah, Bloomer wearing witches. Oh boy. The clips I've seen in the show, nope. Okay. The ears of some sort of lore about radars or something too. Gotcha. So there's this one. Don't ever watch it. Aye, aye, Captain. Next one. It's a witch. She's a witch. Burn the witch. Yep, that's fine. Thanks for recommendation. It's real bad. It's real bad, the fan service. There's no reason. Oh boy. Hate it when that happens. So, yep, we got our first witch on the list. That isn't, yours truly, I guess. Madoka Magica, nope. The style of that would be a little bit, different. Faith is just, like, screaming. I tried to watch it, thought the story was interesting, had to drop it because the fan service was way too much. I should get my friend on here, literally get all of these. I mean, I can always play this back to him if you want it. I really didn't think this was going to be so hard. Faith, you overestimated us. We're simpletons. We're simpletons, Faith. I understand you're a librarian and this is a journal, but I feel like we're flipping through a Witch Family album. I mean... No. Faith, these are obscure. You are the chosen one. He's asleep. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I know zero people. This was the best-selling PC game in Japan for some time period. I don't even know what's going on. The only one I've heard of was the world God only knows. Right, I might skip this one then. PC game. PC game. It's alright. It's alright. I knew that was a typo. I have lost my weeb card. Well, we're all learning. Anyway, the answer is... Can I go for a little more mainstream but not fully mainstream? I just fly under that. It's all good. We have Senri Akane from Rewrite. In spite of the wonderful video I've dug up, there's actually a serious story. It's funny though. Produced by Key, the masterminds behind Air, Canon, Clannad, and Angel Beats. Play the visual novel though, the anime has problem of animating multiple routes. I'm not even going to tell you what this is about, just a hilarious quote. If she's an idiot calling you an idiot, then so are you for saying that makes her an idiot. You become some spiral idiot. You become spiral idiots. Love that. It's really unrelated to the stream, but it's pretty meh. I've seen it, I remember. Rewrite. I actually like the anime. See, you've literally seen it. I should have known. It's been years. I might not play the video if that's okay, Faith, because I don't want to risk anything like going. But if people want the link later, I will quickly send it in chat. It's okay. Look, I'm just finding it funny people just trying to guess this. I'm finding this so much fun. Wait, this is an 80 to 100 hour visual novel? Huh? Huh? Faith! Did Faith make this list? Yes. You think I would spend this much effort to look through witches and stuff? This is Faith. Next one. I know this one. I know this one. I like this anime. How do you know these? I know quite a few of them actually. I grind 5-6 hours every day after school for 2 weeks straight. That's fair. It's a really long visual novel. The game has branching routes, I say. There you go. All hope is not lost. See, this is an easy one. Medusa Gorgon from Solita. I like this anime, to be fair. This is one of my favorites. This is my favorite anime. I know it's solely, but I've not seen the show. Yeah. I'm falling down my shadow. Basically a bunch of school kids doing missions to take down bad people, except these kids are very deranged. I mean, one of them literally has a star in his name. Another is more of an OCD perfectionist than I am. How? Apparently Fire Force is the prequel to this, but by the way, I don't know much about it. Yeah, put that on the list. Soul Eater's... I like Soul Eater personally. Soul Eater, well, yeah, I'd say that the original Soul Eater is good, but then the sequel to it, I didn't like at all. I didn't like the sequel to it at all, because it just doesn't feel right. It's good generic. There is an OP reference after the stream. I will look at that later. Fire Force is meh, only connected by a thin line of having characters as babies. You see. It's connected solely to... I'm not playing because it's spoiler territory. Yep. Next one! This one I think people should get. I feel like people should get this one. There you go. You can get the anime if you can get the character. I am going to appreciate you for a while. Oi, oi! Oi, oi, Azu! Sword Art Online! Oi, oi, Azu! And oi, oi! Guys, you are pulling it back now! I honestly don't know how to describe this show. It's just a badass. It's just badass and iconic. It also has Jizuo, Izaya, and Celti. Absolute icons. Oh, and it's got one of the coolest ending MVs for its time. Yes, true though. How many points do we have now? 4 or 5? I think it was 4. Pal, I love what you did with your hair. Thank you, Monkey. Welcome on in. How's it going? How you doing? Also, the notes from this are, damn, he's a librarian. Apparently he's a librarian committee president. Not that anyone remembers that. Put it on the list. It's a good one. We might have to do like an anime binge because I want to rewatch quite a few things. Next one. Sorcerer, not a witch, but close enough. So we've got a witch. Anime. So curious if y'all know this. We shall find out. Happy 1 year anniversary. Thank you so much, Monkey. Thank you. Diolch power. Hey, pal, I'll leave to binge when I'll set the screen share. Perfect. Sword Art Online. Can we zoom in? The answer is no, because I'm currently in full screen mode. Not gonna lie, I can barely see the thing. Oh boy. Let me figure this out then. Shot in the dark, is that loveless? No. How am I gonna do this? You shouldn't need any more features. Unless I like zoom. Hold on, I can like muck up some of my layout for this if you need to. Why does he have yaoi boy proportions? Why does he have yaoi boy proportions? Oh my god! That is a sentence! I love that! I hate it too! Looks like Campto. You're thinking along the right track, you are. But not right. Yeah. Who watches yaoi? Guys, whoever watches yaoi in chat, put your hands up. You're not in trouble. That's where my guess came from. Oh my god. Calling Official. Yuri on Ice. Yeah. Is it actually Loveless? No, it's not. It's not Loveless. Grab your food. Any food shows in your area. This is just the new campaign. Faith, you might have to make more of these. This is absolutely hilarious. Is it cheating if I reverse image search? It is clamp art. I believe it is. But if you... I think that is cheating. Nice try. Yes, guy, we need to do this with strength alone. Right, it's going once. It's going twice. All in. Fair warned. I'm going to go now. It is 5D Flowerite from Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. Fortunately, all the BL lovers in my kingdom have gone to bed at a reasonable time. Shame. If I know I'm jumping. Okay, don't know. I love him so much. Marry me, please. Look, he is so adorable. He is adorable. One of my favorite series. Everyone in the series is so cute. Yes, you are, Faith. Our party goes around to different worlds to collect feathers to save our heroine. You get to see different versions of the same people in different worlds and how they turn out. That's going on the list. Faith, what are these animes? Look. You don't fight cute. You don't fight cute. He had both eyes in there. So cute. I liked It's all good. You don't fight. Look. Listen. Look at him. He's a precious boy. He's so cute. Anyway. Next one. British. Right. So, basically, Faith makes an announcement that if someone actually gets this, he'll be their best friend. So we're probably never gonna fight you. Oi, that's not what I mean. And yes, I think so. That's from SAO, of course. That's a visual novel, right? Believe. What did you do, Hip Al? Make a guess. It wasn't me who made the monkey. This is like an interlude for my debut presentation. This is just an intermission. You. If this is, am I reading this correctly? You. No, did you genuinely know that, or did you reverse search it? Did you reverse search it, or did you genuinely know that? Like, no way. Not telling. To be fair, me knowing you, I think they would actually have, like, some knowledge on this. But yes, no, I'm gonna just give that. Mary Clarissa Christie from Shikoku no Shanoff. Faith, why did you make it so hard? I've seen it around, but I've never read it. That makes a lot of sense. So you actually got... like, you probably don't know the visual novel, so I'm just going to copy-paste the description. The year is 1905 in the capital of the British Empire, the engine city London, where the air is so thick with smoke that the mere glimpse of the blue sky is considered a miracle. The protagonist, Mary Clarissa Christie, is a girl living by herself while her mother works abroad. She attends university with her friend, Angelica Derleth and Charlotte Bronte, and lives a peaceful life. However, through a chance encounter, she finds herself drawn into another side of London, spoken only as rumours of the meta creatures who roam the night and attack people. She forms a contract with a strange man in a black suit, known as M, and begins to help him hunt these creatures. What's the English name of the anime? It's a visual novel. Azu, it's a visual novel. It says. If you don't know this visual novel. Also, gameplay in this. You probably know this. She named after Agatha Christie and goes around solving mysteries. Yeah, it's so cool. Also warn you, it's got you use promoted to best friend. Hey, that's my internet sibling you're taking, Faith. That is my internet sibling you're taking. Come on. Anyway, Faith also warns we can share. You know what? Sure. We can share. I love that girl to bits, so of course. Should also warn you, it's got not safe for work scenes, but it is pretty tame. Literally one of those visual novels through an 18+ scenes because this is how culture in Japan, and is not because it actually wanted to. Gotcha. Well, okay then. So you now have a witch librarian sibling, and you also have a best friend who is a isekai maid. AKA don't play on stream. I'm not gonna play this on stream. Don't worry. I guess I don't get a say. You can decide if you want to, Yu. It's okay. You do have a say in this. Next one. If you can guess from the art style alone, maybe we do a coffee date first. Fair enough. Convince Nat to play it on stream. No. No. Higurashi. Hold on. Am I reading this right? Wait. Okay. Animator's expertise. I don't recognize it without a knife in the neck. Okay, so I'm double checking. Because how I'm doing it is I'm trying to read the notes and then I feel like I'm reading this wrong, which means that I'm having to try and say that it's not what people are suggesting. Unless I only know the Japanese name then. Riku's incorrect. Thank you. Just double checking. Yeah, it's not Rika. How many points do we have now? You have enough. I didn't actually keep count. It's not Higurashi. I think it's like 6, yeah. It's not Higurashi though. You don't even know the critically acclaimed VM RPG Sword Art Online. Colv, I'm going to tell you now, there is a visual novel that I probably want to play at some point. Only for one route. And that one route, you are able to legally make this joke. So potentially, if I'm going to go down a slightly simping route with a visual novel, you are going to have a legal reason to use that that joke. Legally, yes. As in, like, you don't have to, like, sneak it in with, like, Sword Art Online. You can use the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV. But I love the fact that you actually adapted that to Sword Art Online. I'm going to say that I don't think people are going to get this. So I'm going to skip, okay? They guessed the series, right? Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Umineko. Bunkasdal. From Umineko no Naku Kori ni. It is Umi. Sorry, not sorry. I love her and you'll love it too. When I speak the truth, I will use red. Everything I speak in red is the truth. I can't read that last bit. Too late. Sorry. I mean, they're real close, yeah. Can we get characters with easier names now? No. Yeah, I can't read that last bit of the red. Sorry, I can't really read that. Murder mystery series of 8 visual novels. Does a genre shift into thriller in novel 7 and 8, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Also has some sick deduction battles involving unique concepts like the red truth above. Highly recommended by me. It's still... Sorry, I can't read the red, so I can't really, like... I can't acknowledge that. Anyway. This is not supposed to be difficult. Alas, no, I'm gone. This is not supposed to be difficult, he says. This is not supposed to be difficult, he says. It's something. That's Power Diacula. No, it's not me. It's Roxy here. Pal, it's not me. It's not me. It's people are getting it. Correct. You guys. You're a witch. Faith is the power of God and anime on the side. How could it not be you? It's literally you. It's not me. It's Roxy. It must have been inspired by you. No. We praise Roxy in this household. We aren't sure, right? That's Roxy. That's Roxy. I'm not repeating any of that. I can repeat that on Praise Roxy. Yep. Pal doing Roxy cosplay. Artists, get your pens. No. I am not doing a Roxy cosplay. I am not doing a Roxy cosplay. The goddess of love and the season. Oh my god. Roxy's hammer. You kind of have her bangs and hair color. No, legit this time, John. No. We are not doing that. As in legit this time, no. We're just gonna stick as Roxy's Roxy and Pal as Pal. Why not? I'd really rather not. Okay, we need Roxy to do a Pal cosplay. No, genuinely, I am sticking with we are not doing it. It's like, it would be very conflicting. I'd rather not. Get it in suggestion, I'll do propaganda of it. Oh god. Right. Bonus, the cutest librarian British, the cutest British witch librarian of them all. That's Roxy, yeah. Look at him! Oh my god, look at him! He's so cute! It's me! I will take the British Witch Library. It's Doodle. Is that Pal Dilwyn Acula? It might be. Yeah, you gotta work for it now. You gotta work for it, guys. Well, yeah. I know, it's great. The PowerPoint speaks the truth. Also, the notes with have a great debut, Pal. You're an amazing person. Hey, thank you so much. I'm making you work for it. If you want that link, you have to work for it. That's not me. That ain't me. But thank you so much, Faith. Thank you so much, Faith, for that PowerPoint. That was an absolute blast to like go through. You are honestly amazing. Thank you. Aww. But yep, no, we're going back to it. Oh, nah. You gotta work for it if you want it. Y'all got 6 series plus 5 characters correct. There's layers. Look, that link, if you want it, you're gonna have to work for it. The final thing, Spiel is round and what? What do I say usually? Spiel is round and what if you want that. This is cruel? No, this is the test. You know, I did say I was gonna test you. Radio. Next slide. We have a lot of note things. There you go. Oh my god. You guys really decided. I wasn't prepared for the test, I just woke up. Wondaichi? Yes. So, I have anime, manga, books. So, I couldn't put everything that I could possibly list in here, so I put a couple. So, for books on this side, we have 1984 by George Orwell. I like dystopian, so this is going to be a running theme. I haven't had my coffee yet. It's okay. Anyway, yeah, if you want to find... Don't tell people now. If people haven't paid attention as to where to get that throne link, let them go on that search. Let them go on that search. That reminds me, I've not finished 1984 at all. If you need me to, like, read the end of it, I actually reread it in, like, 3 days. Because I enjoy it. Problem children enjoy it. Hey, yo, yes. The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Mayer, I just like them in general. They are... Yeah, they're young adult fiction, but I enjoyed them. Brothers Grimm fairy tales. I like fairy tales. I like darker fairy tales. You see a pattern here. The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. I love, like, the narration in it. Like, death, having to narrate everything. I personally love that sort of thing. Cooking shows. Faithful watching Beat Bobby play a MasterChef. Yes! No, I have the book. I should read all of it on my own. I just like depressing Soviet stuff more. Fair. That's a great book, yeah. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Shia LaBeouf, I was gonna say. Margaret Atwood, Canadian represent. Yeah. But yeah, Jane Eyre, one of the few like historical romances I like, because I just love the development in it and like the voice of Jane. The Colour Purple, I love the epistolary sort of form. It's just so good, and it just makes you think. But yeah, Handmaid's Tale, Margaret Atwood. Again, I like dystopian. I like Handmaid's Tale. I didn't mind The Testament. But I liked Handmaid's Tale more. I am obsessed with cooking shows. Gordon Ramsay and Bobby Flay. I watched everything. Chow House is also a good cooking show. Yep. For mangas, manhwas, and webcomics, I've only got a couple here. Mainly manhwas and webcomics, because the mangas mainly overlap with my games, I guess. So 1HP Club is very fun. It's about a D&D party, and I love the characters from it. Beware the Villainous. I honestly, this is one thing where I binged it from start to end, and I just couldn't put it down because I just liked the different like tropes in it, the different responses and stuff. Beware the Villainous is goated. It is. First Night with the Duke. It's one. I remember starting to read this when it first came out, and I ended up sticking with that entire thing through start to end, which I rarely do when it comes to like being like stuff that's currently being released. But when that was coming out at the time, I stuck with that all the way through. And I do not regret a single page. Oh, you in Spanish, we have a real good food shows and YouTubers. Oh boy. And The Rules of Rose Ivy Manor. I found this one very interesting in terms of how it started. And then I liked how it was progressing and like more of the layers coming out of it, and then everything going on, and then more explanations coming into it. I like the explanations. Be right back. No worries, Carl. So anime, as people have already noticed, I have a couple of different ones. So Lucky Star. Lucky Star's classic. I do have figures from that. Mondaiji. I remember it from the Japanese name. I keep forgetting that its English name is Problem Children. Medaka Box. It is an absolute cluster truck. Medaka Box, I actually rewatch that every so often because I need to remember how much of a cluster truck that is. Like, it's like really upbeat, it's really like good, and then it just goes absolutely deranged right near the end, and I'm just like, why? Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Oh, great. Black Butler, it was a given. I am a simp for like the artwork. The artwork for it, I'm a simp for. Jujutsu Kaisen, I like the fight scenes. And I like the music. The music for like the intros and outros. Well, not the intros. The beginnings and the no. Damn it. The openings and the endings, that's the word. I like them a lot. And finally, one of my classics from my childhood, Ika Musume. I really like Ika. To the point, I do have 2 statues that Brokila got me at one point. And I really want to rewatch that because it's my feel-good anime. It is the anime that will get me in a good mood no matter what. Because it is a squid girl having to live on land and also have some very chaotic stuff while helping out at a beach cafe. I just love it so much. To the point where when I started playing Splatoon, I made sure to get the stuff in so I can have like the Ika cosplays, because I think I have like the Ika clothing on there, on the original Splatoon. I love it so much. Medaka Box, Ellen's good. Yeah. Have that. It's called Dagashi Kashi. Oh, I see. Okay. And TV shows, I couldn't really pinpoint anything. So, let me just quickly get to the model. So, anything about storage and unit bidding. So, I have binged before with Family, Storage Wars, like anything to do with like storage units, anything to do with like Ice Road Truckers, that counts as part of it now. So yeah, I am basically, I like seeing what's in there. Anything about antiques. I am, after working in an antique shop for a while, I end up getting very interested in what's being sold. Storage was great. It really was, but the newest series kind of like goes downhill. But the older series, funnily enough, we discovered that for my household. We discovered that after taking Brokila to university at one point. So it was a case of we watched it and then we just kept binging it, and it was great. I honestly, I would binge that so much if I could find the old series again. Anything about antiques, Antiques Roadshow, Antiques Road Trip, History Channels had the best shows. It really did. So I like seeing what kind of antiques are there. I will tune in every so often to watch that, but it's a case of I always get invested about how much history is behind them. Cooking shows. Fun fact: when I was younger, I would fall asleep to the Food Network channel. I might get you some Shangri's videos too, Phil. Yay! Thank you. Always enjoy that. Yeah, but yes, cooking shows. I usually, when I was younger, I was falling asleep to the Food Network channel, which means that I was listening to all sorts of food things while going to bed. You guys have a dedicated food channel? Yeah, we have a dedicated food channel over here called the Food Network channel. I was falling asleep to that almost every night. It's on the free TV. I could access this for free on my television. This was great. I would just fall asleep hungry because I was just watching it. Yeah, even I had 2 food channels. So yeah, that's kind of where my food thing. And specifically, one show in particular that I will always rewatch no matter what, if it's on. Catfish, the TV show. It's on MTV usually. I like seeing how weird people can be online. That's kind of why I watch that. But yeah, it's like really interesting to see why people do catfish. Remember when MTV was about music? I know. But yeah, that's my, like, I've got a lot of other things that I could talk about, but I think this is like the basic stuff that you probably need. I saw one of those ones, it was too cringe. Yeah, some of them are cringe, but then some of them are just like, how have people like continued this long? I physically could not. Those were other times. When they played actual music videos. I know. Okay, next we have games I play and music I listen to. One sec, I need to, where's the model? Yeah, I did put my thingy by there because it's like DJ. And because there was a dent in the head, I just put the sphere. But yes, so for games, I had to put them in sections. So RPGs, so Kingdom Hearts, Pokemon, Final Fantasy, Tales of, those sort of games. I like RPGs. I like the completion aspect of them. I like going to do something and be able to play go in story. I mean, I have a friend that pretended to be a girl in WoW to get stuff, so I mean, people have done that before. I see Caster Game. Yep. Look, I had to. Hold on. I have farming simulators, Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons. I like cozy. I like farming games. I like cozy farming games. I like normal farming games. It's just the fact that it's nice to see how you progress. I have a friend who pretended to be a girl for 5 years to us. Oh, jeez. But yes. So those are the sort of things. Indie visual novels. I say indie because there are like mainstream ones, and then there are like ones you can find on Itch and stuff. So like Darling Duality by a friend of mine. Fun fact, her newest game's come out. I might have to try that off stream because I don't think I'm able to stream that. So Darling Duality, Our Life, now I think it's Now and Always. Error 413 as like another example. They're just stuff that I like playing. We should play A Date with Death. I have the game. We need to play it. Yes. May have gotten catfished by him, but I got free games, baby. Oh, wow. Literally stole the person identity, and I think it bordered on illegal. Oh, dear. I also like life simulators, as to continue with this. So, Animal Crossing, The Sims, all The Sims. And whatever else I can get my hands on. Because anything that I feel like I'm going to enjoy, I will try it. So But those are like the main ones that I will play, I guess. Considering, as a minor fun fact, when I was in school, I used to get minorly picked on by people I called friends for playing visual novels. So I kind of ended up staying away from them for a bit. And then I'm getting back into them using indie ones. So if I wasn't as self-conscious about playing them, I would play them more on stream. But it has to be stuff that I know I don't feel so bad sharing. So, again, that's why I've only played like one visual novel on stream. And it happened to be something that was like a Yuri love rather than like a normal thing or anything. Because I just felt a bit too self-conscious from that. But I am an adult, I know what's better. But I'll try and like play some more. She likes to feel God, that's why she plays Life Sim. Diamond! Hi Diamond! Hi. How's it going? How you doing? Also, stream with me, it doesn't have voice acting so we can VA together. I'll do it! Otomede streams! Yes! I'm too scary to be picked on, so I was immune to that. I was what I considered a doormat. To be fair, I like Life Sims and like sandbox games. It's fun. As for music, Electro Swing, obviously, like Caravan Palace and stuff. Europop, if people haven't seen me react to Eurovision before, yeah. I like Europop a lot. Jazz. Yes, the whole meme. You like jazz? The answer is yes, I like jazz. Rock. You can't go wrong with a bit of rock. Here we go. Yep. Europapa. Yep. But yes, rock. J-pop and K-pop. I don't tend to listen to it as much, but when I do, it slaps. And I like it. I hear jazz nothing buzzes. Hello, welcome on in. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome. Back to the list. I like classical music. So pianos and such. Like orchestras. I like seeing orchestras live. As a previous brass player, I understand the intricacies of how the instruments work. I'm good. I'm really glad to hear that. Yay. Metal. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I do like metal music. And no, nothing has been too hardcore for me so far. One of my favourite metal bands is Ghost. Ghost is good. I like Ghost. Funk. Yeah, I just like the beats to it. So, funk is good. I like funk a lot. Very funky. And anything that itches the right part of my brain. So my motto for music is, if my brain agrees, I like it. And that's basically it. So yeah, that's basically my tastes. You'll probably figure out that I have a lot more, but these are like the basic taste, I guess. My cooling system is a bit of a big metal fan as well. I love that! Oh my god, I love that. Right. I forgot to change the title to something politer. Show off the damn model. Sorry, I forgot. I was supposed to change that to something politer than that. What if it's just the left part? I'll take it. Scuff his content. Yeah, I was gonna put like model show off time. Nah, it's just show off the damn model, I guess. It's okay, accident funny. So yeah, so because okay, I did that wrong. So let's do it this way. So thank you for the head fat. Thank you. I need to double check how my layout's going. Let's see. I'm gonna have to move me into the middle, I think. So let me just move me up. Wait, so it's not the official? She didn't have legs. Free thighs. Oh, it's not the official title. I mean, it can be now. I'm showing off the damn model. Gotta come for the Palentine's a high stress. It ain't stress. I'm just losing my voice. Is all. I'm just shouting. I feel like I'm shouting, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna work from the feet, up. So, These are my shoes. These are... We're staring at the feet. Jasker. Shoesies. They're really cute. There we go. Come on, dear, your pal feet time. So pretty. It's respectful. Right. My goodness. Platforms on Mary Jenny. I believe they're platforms. Snip. Right, as we go up, we have like more of the tights and little bits. There are my knees. Right, this is the rare thigh time you get. This is like the rare thigh time you get out of me. Hold on. Oh, everything's fine. So you better make it count. Pal no, pal no. No, I'm gonna have to, because I'm showing off the model. The incoming horror. I know, they're terrifying. They have squish. The tights have actually done some minor squish. I'm sorry you have to see this. Watch us respectfully. Yeah, this is... Anyway, dress. The dress is like this. It's very detailed. Little charms on it. Little beads. All that good stuff. No, go back. No, I ain't going back. I ain't going back. You guys got enough thigh time out of me. You guys got enough thigh time out of me. Hydrate reminder chat. You. Oh, you brought the curse. It's okay. Not many people saw it. Okay, I needed a drink too. Don't worry. But yes, I have a. The dress is really pretty. Thigh redeem soon. No, I am not a lewd tuber. The thigh redeem is not going to happen, nor will it ever happen. And speaking of fact, no, that's not going to happen. You will get thighs when you deserve thighs. Hell is wholesome. Yes, exactly. Okay. And then as we move up, we have like my little pieces right here. My little shit, my hair. When you re-upload, remember to accidentally scuff / lose the footage. It's fine, it doesn't matter. That must be protected. We can get wholesome thigh. Again, I know I'm one person who have said on a billboard that thick thighs save lives, but guys, this is why I have to like not show them that often, because this is what the reactions are like. To be honest, I have reference model that much, I kind of knew. Hey. Look, to be fair, I feel like it's still a thing. Okay, because John's seen him too much, I can't show him anymore. It's fine. But yes, that's like the body area. I do have like a small necklace, choker thingy. On my hands there are bracelets on one side and a cufflink on the other. And then as we move up, hi. Yeah. So I do have fangs. Jelly eyes. John's not monopolizing thighs. Jelly eyes. I'm not a thigh guy anyway, but I respect them. Fair enough. There's that smile we love. Aw. I can give you more thigh propaganda. If I zoom in a bit more. So, yeah, I do have, contrary to, not popular belief, but just contrary to belief, I have fangs. And, if I tilt my ear, as you can see, my ears aren't actually, normal. They're pointy. Pearl looking great there. Thank you. But yeah, I have them. If I move the hair, you can see that there's a piercing as well. So I do have pointy ears and a piercing. Fangs in a cat mouth, huh? I may have to relocate something. It's all good. I'm not a feet. Yeah, no, yeah. Thank you for the head fat. Oh, there you go. Hi, Asphodel. How's it going? How you doing? I don't think people were expecting me to be like zoomed in today, but sure. Also, hi Apollyon. I didn't say it earlier, but hi. But yeah, so have piercings. That's why I have to question whether I'm human or not, because of my ears. And yeah, I have a bow on my hair too. Elf. Oh no, I appreciate that. Okay, and now we zoom me out. That's how I show off a model, right? Where's my sleeve? Yeah, that's how I show off my model, right? I just do that. Elf. I have so much more reference material. Oh boy. Oh wait, actually, to show off the model even further, hold on. So because again I have emotes, so need to quickly do that. Even further beyond. So yeah, I have the book obviously, so I'm able to hold the book. So, the hat obviously. The hat looks like this, so you get to see Frindy up close. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. Cute. Very cute. But I usually take him off because he likes sleeping on the hat. So let me at least zoom myself out a tiny bit. Okay, we're good. The cat's cool, but I like Buddy. Yeah, Buddy, cool. So, we have Angie. We have Bunny Angie. We also have blushing. How could you? I know not many people well, we don't usually see the blushing one too often because there's no reason to blush, but blushy. Oh, Bungie, Angie, Peon. Yes, but bunny blushy. Then we also have like, how could you? Blush has to be added as punishment for cute on command. Really? Why the blush, huh? Also, if I do that, it looks like I'm trying to eat. Fine, I'll add it to the wheel. If you put it in suggestions for me, I'll add it to the wheel for Saturday. Okay? I'll add it to the wheel for Saturday. But yeah, it looks like I'm trying to eat if I do that. But yeah, that's the command up close. That's a blush, Tintin. Oi. Blush must be added to redeem for 10 coin. But why? I don't need to blush. I don't need to blush. What is this? We don't need to see the blush that often, if at all. I just show you it because it exists. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, that's basically what else I wanted to show you. That should be alright. Yeah. I can put myself back in the corner now. Ta-da! Maybe a bit bigger. Ta-da! Okay. Back to the PowerPoint. We have another guest PowerPoint, which, yeah, it takes me into a short one done by my very own deputy head of my server and precious mod and sibling of mine, Yu. So we're going into this. So let's... Oh god, what have I done? It's fine. It's fine. Anyway. I just find this funny. This is also... Yu hasn't debuted yet, but she is also a streamer, by the way. But yeah. You should sub to Pal. Reasons by Kayonji Yu. Oh my god. Oh boy. You know this whole thing of why I've been trying to dissuade people from actually subscribing, but yeah, I know she's really cute. Isn't she the cutest? You streams. You doesn't stream yet. Let's go. Right. Really? Reason 1. Pal is my sibling. You don't want to make me cry, do you? I want you to edit that bucket to Pal's bucket. I stream when I learn to technology. One day then. One day. Yep. Yeah, reason 1. Pal is my sibling. You don't want to make me cry, do you? Again, please don't make her cry. Reason 2. Most of us are fatherless anyway. Or act fatherless. But don't worry, Pal will dad us all. Sub to get parented by Pal. Parented by Pal. I'm convinced. Oh my god. I didn't even realize how bad this is gonna be. It's working. About time we had a good pal rental figure around here. Hey, I've been known as a dad for like the past couple of months. Reason 3, Pal is handsome. See, the fish agrees. Yep, I am handsome, alright. I am the handsomest boy. The fish agrees. Yup, the fish agrees. Pal is bona fide dad. True. I have bones, therefore I'm a father. Space Ocean approves. True. Yep. Reason 4, Pal has great taste in memes, anime, and games. Okay, to explain this, if you've not seen the anime Lupin III, I didn't put it on my list, but it's one of my top favorites of all time too. That is an official line from the Lupin the Third anime, which is basically who wants chicken nuggets. There's also a line that is a 3-minute egg boils for 3 minutes. From an episode we watched together, yeah. I gotta go, have a wonderful day, pal. Take care, Diamond! Oh my goodness, it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much for joining! Huilva Amitra! No, it's not a joke. It is. 3-minute egg do boil for that long. You ain't wrong. Honestly, if you watch either the sub or the dub of Lupin the Third, any of the series, you are gonna have a great time. The older series are funnier. The newest series are just gorgeous to watch. I'm also reading at the moment, yeah, I'm also reading at the moment Arsène Lupin, which is where this is being based off of, which is also based on the comic. You have to watch part 2. Yes. So there was a comic that was made for Monkey Punch, I believe. So they happened to make Lupin the Third. That Lupin the Third comic was based on the book Arsène Lupin. And finally, reason 5. Pal is a Pokemon trainer. A Pokemon trainer / cozy games enjoyer couldn't possibly be evil or plotting and or considering world domination. Also, I like the fact Pal Ketchum. That feel is top tier. You're telling me I need that in my life. I should add more commas. It's alright. I forgive you. I forgive you. Because you are my sibling. But yes, no, it is so cute. The Paltator ship is real. I'm just here, man. I am just here. And thank you. So I need to get some Pokemon as a cover. Yep, that's it. So guys, sub to me, guys. Amazing presentation. I've been convinced to sub to Pal. I'm convinced. So yeah, guys, feel free to sub to me. There's a little button in the bottom that should say sub. Don't mind my pal address. Oh my god, I love that. Thank you so much, Cole, for the 4-month sub. I can't believe it. That's actually hilarious. If you don't, I can and will cry at you. Yeah. No, thank you, Cole. Diolch yn fawr. Ah! Jane Nightwalker, what the hell? Well, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. What on earth? Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What the hell? Oh, no, actually, I kind of need the person to follow. Oh, I recognize a name from there. Stay, I recognize a name from there too. Oh my god, you did not have to. Legit, you did not have to, but thank you so much. Thanks for Lilith's sub. She's sleeping at the moment. Yeah, I needed to follow Lilith, to be honest. So that was handy. Jeez, so okay, so if I have to get subs for a day, one day, I have to just bring out this PowerPoint, don't I? My goodness. But yep, a loading screen, we're getting back to business. There's a couple of slides left. You know, I just realised. What's that? Thank you though so much, Nightwalker. Oh my god, I really wasn't expecting that at all. Thank you. Technically Space Batman is responsible for all these subs. True. You can use it again, but I should add more context to it. I mean, you can do. Because Space Batman suggested to me the video that kicked off these PowerPoints in the first place. Everyone is Space Batman. Yeah, I mean, Space Batman is multiple people. It's 5 hamsters in a trench coat. Right. Next. Wait. I remember that stream. Yeah, I do. The Space Batman is 5 hamsters. That's how it ends. Fair enough. Next one, we have future streaming plans, aka my bucket list. I've been collecting comics for nothing. Oh well. Yeah, my bucket list. Space Batman is a bunch of Spiels in a trench coat and Groucho glasses. Ooh, you might be onto something. Right. Future streaming plans, because of course you've got to have plans for, like, the future. One of them being story narration streams. I kind of want to start going back into, like, the story narrations again. For example, like with City Dreaming, I did start that, I never continued. I kind of want to do streams where I'm just reading and being able to, like, finish stories. Because, again, I like reading, and I don't think people are annoyed at my voice? Question mark? I think they're not. I'm not sure. Archive cleanup for games. Again, as I've mentioned before, I am a completionist. So with that completionism, I wish to, like, complete more games. Also, Bucket Coon, my beloved. Your voice is adorable. We love your voice, but oh, guys. This feels like an ego boost. I just have to double check. Your voice is cute. Oh. Yeah, cute voice I'm in. I feel like I'm shouting though, so that's where I'm like worried. Anyway, back to the stuff. Continue script writing / story writing streams. I want to write more stories on stream because I enjoy doing that. Once my work is over, the study streams will turn into story writing streams, so there'll still be study streams. But it just happens to be I don't focus on work. Collabs. Get over the social anxiety. Get in the bucket, I guess. I guess I'm in the bucket. So, because I do have like anxiety of asking people to do collabs, I tend to avoid them. So, when that happens, I need to get over that, to be honest. So, that's where I'm coming from. For like future streams. And more retro game challenges. The challenge that got me to continue streaming was getting the 5 penguins on what was it? On The Sims 2 for the Game Boy Advance, getting those penguins. I kind of want to do more challenges like that, or see if I can like start from scratch and get as many penguins on one save file as possible. I think that would be a fun idea. Being able to like just fully do that all in one plate in like one day. Okay, I'll invite you all collab till you get over the fear. That's not what I mean, but thank you. Also, XE collab when? So about that, Azu. About that. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, actually. But yeah. XE did put that in her server, yeah. Alright, the GBA is retro. I feel so old. I'm sorry. As you caught lacking. Yup. Did you not read? Yeah. But yeah, I want to do like more retro game challenges, like really silly ones. This guy's a mod on XE's channel, by the way. Tisk, tisk, tisk. It's a rookie move, Azu. Oh no, Azu. Azu, no. But yeah, just a couple of different stream plans. Now for the big list. My streaming goals. I want to at least try and get these done during my streaming career. Whether or not I'll achieve all of them, we don't know. But I wish to continue and do my best for them, you know. As you can see, yes, it's the cheering pal of there. It is that pal. Where's world domination? I don't want to do world domination. Don't want world domination. That's not me. So, my plans are as follows. Get 500 followers. I crossed 6 off the list. You've done that easily already. Oi! let me go through the list first. Jeez. First one, get 500 followers. At the end of the day, I kind of want to go and just get just like 500. I'm fine with like that. If any more come in, even better. Everyone wants to rule the world. We simply don't have the capability or funding. And besides, if I were to... The thing is, I can't do that because John would do it first. Simple. Yeah, second one, write enough stories and lore to create a book. I've kind of dabbled in the idea of doing like self-publishing. So if I like continue like writing my stories and lore on my blog, then eventually if I end up getting enough lore and stuff written down on there, I just like take it all, get it edited, get it like continued, and then I'd be able to publish that myself. And just make like a physical book that I can safely say is mine. I kind of want to just achieve that and do it alongside with you on streams because I enjoy writing a lot and I enjoy your company while I write. And plus, this lore isn't just been made by me, it's been like continued with you guys, of course. So of course I'd be like, interested in doing that on live. No, I'm reading for Waluigi to rule it, but he's only voiced by Charles and Martinet. That's fair. Thank you. The third one, be able to host a writing competition on stream. I would love to be able to like host like a short story competition where people are able to have a theme, write their own stories. I'd do it like the winner would be able to get published on my blog. So then they'd have like a platform where they're able to like show that they've got their work. Because technically, if I do that, it counts as being published. And I would love to just do that and be able to show people stories. And also be able to read them too, because I never know what people are going to write. And I want to like explore more. And then get you guys involved too. Number 4, record an audiobook live or make an audiobook. Again, the whole thing of I like reading, I like streaming. I want to be able to at least maybe make my own audiobook on something. Whether it be through like a publication of short stories like a zine, or oh, I can only write academic stuff. It's okay. We all have like some form of story in us. But yeah, if it's like a zine or something where I just able to narrate it, have like an audiobook for something. Or if we find other streamers who want their stories narrated, I would be more than happy to do that. I just want to like have something physically there to say, yeah, I've been able to read something amazing and my voice is there to like link to it. You know? I want to kind of have a voice that people can listen to and then think that they are going to be having a really cozy like story time. And that's kind of like the goal with making my own audiobook. You know? Number 5, meet new streamers for collabs. I'm always interested in getting over my social anxiety, and being able to meet streamers that I currently have in my pool already has been honestly like really special. And I want to continue growing and meeting new people and being able to help out anybody where I can. I might not be the best at it, but I wish to do it. And so being able to meet new people is definitely a goal. Make as many people smile as possible. I'm keeping that on the list, Cole, because I haven't I still need to do that for more people. I haven't done it enough yet. Collab with Iron Mouse. If Iron Mouse decided one day that they wanted to do a collab with me, I would be hands down. I would make every single schedule available to her, because she is like one of my icons. She is an absolute icon to me. I mean, I started watching like Niji Sanji and Hololive, but then I got into VJojo, and Iron Mouse was the one that stayed for me the most. So I watched Iron Mouse quite a lot. And it's kind of a little more of my tipping point of, hey, maybe somebody who is from like a different background could go into it rather than just somebody from here, here, and here. So yeah, it's kind of, she's kind of like an icon of no matter what circumstance you're going through, you can still achieve what you want. It just might take a little while, and it takes a little longer for certain people. But no, I would be down one day to not only interview her, but write stories for her, if I could. Like lore videos and like writing lore and whatever. I would happily do that any day of the week for like any of y'all, if you need like any like VTuber lore done. I would offer my services. Yeah, you can do it, I believe in you. Thank you! But no, yeah. Back to the making many people as smile as possible. I'm only on a small corner of the internet, and I want to make sure that I can expand enough that even if I'm not streaming, I'm wanting to make people at least have a better day, or at least have a smile on their face. I might not be able to achieve it with like everybody, but especially on streams, I definitely want to have that place where you can come in, being able to come in with like a bad day and come out smiling. Oh my god, hi! Cole! Cole! Oh my goodness, good sir! Hello! Welcome on in officially! Oh my goodness! I feel like I've looked in your stream more than I've seen you in mine. Howdy, hi! It is an absolute pleasure to see you here. Oh my goodness, sorry. Yeah, because time zones are tough. I know. Oh, they suck, don't they? But welcome on in. Oh, officially. Never mind. I can like fangirl later, guys. Because I try and lurk in Cole streams where I can, and then I now get to see them in my chat, and this is kind of why I'm yeah. Hold on, give me a second. I need to recover. If you don't sleep, you're immune to time zones. John, I swear to all that's holy. Don't you dare. You sleep at some point. I'm not fangirl worthy. Too late. I've watched your streams, and I've also, because friendship and stuff. You're great. No, you. Cole, do you agree? Don't indoctrinate him. He's only just got here. Cole, don't follow them. Don't be indoctrinated. I can't win with you guys. Come on. One of us. I'll sleep after the stream and when I've had breakfast. No worries. No worries. Oh god, not the riots again. Probably. Y'all are a cult, huh? No, they're a union. They're a union. It's different. Always have been. Look, as soon as I play Cult of the Lamb, I already know what the title's going to be called for the stream, so that's fun. Yeah, no, this is a union. They unionized to do all this. We can't have a cult in the library. Ah, cult with a fancy title. Yeah. They just unionized to go through this stuff. Cult union, potato, potato. Our leader went off to get the milk, though. Ah, well. Union mentioned. No, a book club. No, a book club implies that they only meet once a week. Nah, they meet like almost every day. In different streams, in different servers. My goodness. Oh! Well, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Cold Night. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You are being so generous. Thank you so much. Unions have coffee and cults have Kool-Aid. You guys get to decide what you drink. Anyway, back to the list before I like got majorly distracted by people being very nice and all this stuff. So meet as many people and smile. Make many people smile. Get more artwork and original models, because I love seeing all the artwork that people send for this anyway. I want to try and like get loads of stuff commissioned at some point. Of like just seeing how people do the art, see how it all goes, do like little scenario things. Have more like stuff with like Skelly Bob and Frindy in it. You know, have all that good stuff. Just casually give somebody a skeleton to draw and be like, hey, do you mind if you could like draw me this, but make it cute? Please and thank you. I mean, that's kind of how I got Skelly Bob to begin with. And to be fair, I want to get an original model, so it means that you still get the pal that you know and love, you just happen to get a different style. But that will also come with lore by itself too. And also that last thing, don't worry about it. Production value is important. Skelly Bob model incoming AO. I mean, I could. But yeah, those are my goals. They are pretty doable, I guess. I think. I'm sure of it. Yeah. The production value, what's that? Can I eat it? I don't know. It was just there. So social medias, sure, why not? So Twitter, I do have Twitter, so that's Palty Acula, like that. Discord, if you just put exclamation mark Discord, you'll be able to join it. Eat it. I need to do Skelly Bob propaganda. Yes. But yeah, we have a Discord. I do have a blog where I write stories at least once a week. So that should be the archive command or archives, I couldn't remember. YouTube, I have one, I just don't use it, so I just put it like that. The throne is up to you to find. The winner gets a cookie. You kind of already did that, but if you want to do it again, feel free to. And V Coffee House Clips, it's a YouTube channel to check out. Has all of us cool people on there. Can I win the coffee? Yes, you can. You can. I'm gonna need to rewatch the stream to take notes. Oh god, Cole. Cookies Unlimited, first come, first serve. Okay, Cole wins. With the throne, again, I don't mind people sending recommendations in, and I will start trying to put stuff on there, I guess, one day, eventually. I want a cookie. You can get a cookie, all of you. All of you can have a cookie. I'm still asking the question. Yeah, of course. You can still win the cookie. But yeah, I have those sort of social medias. If people are that interested. Right, this is the next bit that I don't know, that I might need Faith to help me out with. I need to move the chat, hold on. I have a Q&A! I put the title in such a weird place. So I need to find out how to put the thingy on to do this, because I wanted to see if people had questions. So hold on, I'll figure it out. Audience tools, start new. Well, that works, I guess. Let's... First question, why are you cute? I'm not. Yeah, that. Hold on, let me just, there we go. It's fine. Okay. So, I'm gonna quickly send the link. Right. Follow question, what do you mean you're not cute? I mean, I'm not. Right. So, let me pin this. Just make sure to tick anonymous or it may dox you if you have your name attached to your email. Yep, exactly. About to have my work email. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna let you guys do this. I need to go quickly do something. So I will be back in but a moment while you sort out your questions, okay? Back in a minute. Okay, all back. Hold on, let me just turn something around. Okay. Ah, I'm going over stuff. That's not good. Hold on. That's scary. Very smart. Also, thank you so much. I know that you just gone, but thank you so much, Nightwalker. Oh, I appreciate it so much for all the gifted. I hope you take care. Chillhop, I'm sure. Yep, okay, question. Okay. Power 10, power 10. Power's back. Hey Faith, you know when you showed them on stream, how did you show the questions on stream? Oh, is it? Do I have to literally press the button that says present? That's not a confident answer, Faye. I'm gonna press a button and find out. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. If you could be fluent in any fictional language, what would it be? Yeah, I didn't remember. Yeah, that's fine. Any fictional language? Ooh, good question. Wow. Damn it. Maybe like astral. I'm thinking like D&D terms. Maybe like astral. It was either that or elven or like elvish. But yeah, thank you for the question. probably be like one of those two. Or for some reason parcel tongue. Parcel tongue would be funny. Just like talk like snakes. Nice. Why are you so based? I don't know, but thank you very much for saying so. I want to be fluent in the fictional language of British. I could sort that. Near chaos language is real interesting. Ooh, oh, that'd be interesting too. But yeah, no, honestly, we could sort that out. We can do that. Apex win. Apex win. Gee, I wonder who sent that. Apex whenever you fancy. I mean, probably next week though. I will play Apex with you, I promise. I promise I will play Apex with you. Promise. If you were to be trapped on an island with three coffee house members, who would they be and why? I forgot the anonymous. It's alright. But 3 coffee house members. Who would I be stuck on an island with? Faith, because they just get stuff done. I would probably bring who else would I bring? I'd probably bring Rap, because he'd also be like reliable to like get stuff done too. So many of us hard question. Yeah, if I'm going for simply getting off of there and surviving, there'd be Faith, Raps, and probably Yusei, to be honest. Yusei is very organized as well. I would bring 3 organized people to help me out to get off this island. Yusei for the memes. Who's the emergency food option? Joke's on you, I am the emergency food. I am the basically dead weight. Right. Yusei's hair. No. Who plays the most survival crafting games? Hina probably at the moment, considering she's currently doing a Minecraft binge. It's okay, pal, I'll teach you about tension and construction. Damn, good question. It really is. Oh my god. Anyway, I think I'd survive. What is the thing... Hina for sure. Yeah, Hina for sure right now for that. What is the thing you love most about streaming? It's the fact that I'm able to bounce off my ideas at the moment with just like people. Because it's a case of you end up like talking nonsense, but that nonsense ends up turning into people's smiles. Like, for example, when I'm doing my work streams, I'm able to bounce off like really random thoughts, and then people just latch onto them and then just bounce it back, and it feels like I'm not only getting stuff done, but I'm also having a laugh with it too, which ends up, I think, making other people laugh. So in actual fact, it's what I love about it is being able to interact and make people smile, or at least have the illusion that I'm making people smile. How does one be as cute as you? Well, first of all, I'm not cute. Second of all, if you want to be cute, you already are. Simple as. You already are. I know who sent this. I know who sent this. I'll just move this over here for a minute. I don't even know where to move it. Put it right here for a minute. What do you mean? I didn't say anything, Cole. I just said I know who sent this. Actually, hold on. If I just tuck you, like, physically, like, more up here. Okay, I'm fine now. The elites don't want you to know this, but the gift subs on Pal's Twitch channel are free. You can take them home. I have 100. I have 458 gift subs. Gee, I wonder who put that. What makes you laugh the most? Your free gift subs. I'm not going to question it today. I'm not going to question it. Feel free to, like, find out if you're that bothered. But what makes me laugh the most? Awkward situations. If I feel like there's a situation that is very awkward, I end up laughing a lot more. Either that or it happens to be, happens to be when I'm like halfway through thinking and then I just start laughing, because if you end up making me think too much, I go through a loop. Instead of putting your own taste and you laugh, you just put in awkward situations. No, I have a very specific... Thing is, I'm okay with, like, a lot of different humor, so... Put in your own taste, though. I'll see what happens. Relatable things also make me laugh, too. But also, it's okay, Cole. Oh, that's why my inappropriate comments hit so hard. Yeah, the thing being, my humor taste happens to be a lot, not a lot weirder, but a lot more flexible than people might think. As much as I, like, limit the amount of stuff that is on my streams, it doesn't mean my sense of humor, happens to be that limit as well. What is your favorite song to sing in karaoke? I don't like karaoke to begin with, but if I had to choose, probably... I was gonna be like Tequila, and just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that again. Ooh. Oh, no, I have no idea, to be honest. Probably, just go with Bohemian Rhapsody. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna put that because I find it funny to do, and I'm gonna go with funny rather than, like, I'm gonna do this every single time. But I don't actually do karaoke that often, if at all. So, yeah. How easy do you find it to balance streaming and real life responsibility? It's actually not as bad for me, considering I use my streaming in order to get through my real life responsibilities, because I use my streaming platform to do my work. So it means that I am multitasking and being able to do my work on streams, which is how I started with it. So that's kind of how I ended up going through it. Okay, when we collab, my advisor and I will sing Bohemian Rhapsody so you can join in. Well, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. I'd laugh too much, though. But yeah, to officially answer this question, for me, personally, it's not that bad, because I know I can set my own schedule, and if I'm going to do work, I can do that. I see somebody... Okay, actually, wait. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I'm fine with that. Whoever this is, that's good content then. Why did you begin / consider streaming, and what made you decide to be a VTuber? What considered me to stream was the fact that, I mean, I've done YouTube content in the past, like, definitely quite a while back, and I still edit for a channel now. So it's a case of, I've been wanting to try streaming, and I needed, like, a good excuse to stream, and I thought, hey, my work would do it. What made me decide to be a VTuber? that is actually to do with circumstances of actually getting a model. So back in the day, when Hina was the Oprah Winfrey of VTuber models, she was just giving them out, and she was like, "Thank you for being my friend. Here's a VTuber model for you," and gave me this. And I'm just like, you know what? I might as well use it, because personally, as I've mentioned like once or twice in the past, I do have my face already on a different channel, a channel that you're not going to find because it's very obscure. But I happened to, so if I ever did a face reveal, it's not the biggest issue for me. But VTubing, I just thought it'd be a fun thing to try, and for some reason it kind of stuck. You get modeling, modeling. Yep. Pal, don't test them. Never give them fuel. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry. They know, and it's a case of they respect my privacy, so it's fine. I mean, he knows a lot of models. Yeah, she went on like a binge. But yeah, it's kind of, I wanted to try it because I wanted to make sure that I would at least be able to know how to use it. So I set it up. I started using it. I got demotivated by like the second stream, and then I took a break. I got a microphone. I ended up coming back to it when Hina was like, "Hey, I've done really well. I want you to like help me with stuff." And I'm just like, you know what? I might as well just restart it again, and just focus on doing stuff because I want to work rather than doing stuff because it's like it's the whole streamer thing. So that's why you see me do more like variety things rather than just games. We will bonk anyone who tries to find personal information without consent. Thank you. Why did you get demotivated? Funnily enough, it was to do with like the lack of interaction, because I was playing a game where I needed a lot more interaction to go with it. And that was a mistake on my end. I tried playing a game that needed either somebody there to play it with me or somebody in the chat to be like, "Hey, let's go do something." But I very much wasn't as confident as I am now. And I had a lot of other things going on at the time, so it's a case of, if I got demotivated at that, it wasn't the end of the world, because I still had like other things going for me, which is fine. Next one. So is PAL keyboard, or do you have preferred controller? I'm usually keyboard, but if I do have to go with controller, I do for certain games, I go for PS4 controller, because I am more of a PS fan rather than a Xbox. I am a keyboard and a PlayStation gamer, but I tend to go with keyboard more at the moment because it's just easier and I'm on a PC more. Have you tried Switch Pro Controller? I have. I'm 50-50 with it. RPG supremacy. Yep. I'm not going to read that one because it doesn't make sense to me. Dokapon Kingdom campaign when? Whoever put this, you DM me. I have Dokapon Kingdom. Whoever DM me this, I can do Dokapon Kingdom. I have the game. I am willing to do a campaign. Simple as. Simple as. Okay? I have the game. I'm happy to do it. What games are you considering for collabs? So Apex, because I need to try it. Dokapon, because I need to, like, play it again. Jackbox. There's VR chat, which is now an option for me, thanks to, the whole system and stuff. What else? There is also, different board games now, thanks to, Hades showing me that website. Age of Empires and strategy games. I am happy to play them because I'm happy to do that sort of thing. Escape games. I'm already planning on doing the WiiWare stuff. Advanced Wars 1v1. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Basically, if you find games that you think might be interesting, I'm willing to get them and try them. I now have Tabletop Simulator too, so that means we can do all sorts of games on there. But yeah, no, I'm down for like as many different collab games as possible, whether it be something like as big as Among Us or as small as like just a 1v1. Tabletop simulator, let's go! Yes, indeed. I've also considered at one point trying to get people to play Magic with me, as in like get arena and we just do like really light games. A tabletop simulator. Yes. If you could sign me up, boss. Yay. If you could assign literary genres to V Coffee House members, what would they be? I can learn magic. Yeah. Sorry, that just made me really happy to hear. Yay! I've got like a whole bunch of packs I need to open on there, so if people are interested, I could actually open packs on stream for a bit. If you could assign literary genres to be Coffee House, what would they be? So I would give Hina like, ooh. I mean, I know you said it would be like a comedy, but like a romance comedy. Actually, not a romance comedy. I think it should just be pure comedy, to be honest. Hina would be like a children's book, I feel. Gamba content, yes. I feel like it should be like a really sweet, cozy children's book. Bishi would be like a medical guide. I play magic. Yeah, I play magic. You say it's comedy. If veins involve romantic comedy. There we go. There's the logic. Bishi, I think, would be like a medical sort of book, but one of those interesting ones rather than the plain ones. Mikarine would be an encyclopedia for dinosaurs, but it happens to be mixed with one of those children books that play music when you press buttons. But I think she'd go like historical. Fishi would be sus medic. Yep. Hades. What kind of book would you be? I'm going with books rather than literary genres because it makes it easier, because otherwise I'm just going to give the same answers over and over. Although, I think Hades would be like an action. Like an action adventure book. But like a really chill one rather than one that just has like an entire sort of highlight section. So slice of life mixed with like action adventure. Faith would be liver action. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, what would Faith be then? I feel like he'd be like a life guide of work smarter, not harder, but no. I think Faith would also be like a slice of life, but like but also like a very calm slice of life. Angel liver is the kind of livers. Cole, I believe, I don't know Cole too well, but there's definitely like fantasy aspects to him. So I'm gonna go with fantasy for Cole. Faith could be a visual novel. True. Slice of life visual novel. I'm going to go with that for Faith. See, who else? Isekai. Ah, yes, an isekai. That'd be perfect. Rap. Rap would just... I don't know what rap would be. Why is the first thing I think of for rap would be like an autobiography? That's what I'm thinking for some reason. Just an autobiography. Let me see, who else? I don't... Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to keep thinking. Hold on. It's really hard to think, to be honest. Koiro would be a romance due to his, like, stuff. Blue would just be an entire guide on Tetris, but in Japanese. Memi, I feel like Memi would be like a picture book with like a whole bunch of ducks in it. Who else? Nova would be a book on stars, definitely. And I believe Nat. What would Nat be? You know, like those anthologies. Those anthologies you get when you for example, you go and collect them for Christmas or something. He'd be one of them, but for like video games. Oh, right. Yeah, that's how I do it. Okay. So we know who your favorite Pokemon is. But if you were a Pokemon, which Pokemon do you think you would be? I personally think if I were a Pokemon, if I'm gonna go with like basing off the model, I would probably I might be a Pumpkaboo. But if I were to go with like how I am in person, I think Palakaboo. If I had to go with like how I'd be in person, the jokey answer is I'd be a Trubbish because I am rubbish. Or let me see, what else would I be? I feel like I would be like a Stuffle. Although if I'm gonna have maybe a Stuffle? Because you're cute. No, because I am very aggressive. That's making me think so much. What the hell? Cutely aggressive. No. That's no. You've seen me aggressive already. That's not it. I'm just thinking now, to be honest. Either that, or maybe something along the lines of like, I don't know. I don't know, because too many of them are like cute. I think something along the lines of maybe like, damn it. Maybe like a Shuckle. Or an Ursaring. Actually, no. I'd be a Piloswine. I'm very much like a Bulky. Because the Swinomes are really cute, but I feel like I'd be more like a Piloswine. Pal, what's your Pokemon type? My favorite types are Steel types. Yeah, Steel types, Ghost types, Ice types. I like them a lot. But then, for some reason, I keep going with Fighting types in my party. But yeah, no, I think I'd either be a Pumpkaboo, maybe a Stuffle, maybe like maybe a Piloswine. I feel like I'd be around that sort of area. Not a question, but you're amazing, pal. We all love you. I love you guys too. I do love you guys, honestly. You are great. Pal is cute but chooses violent. Thing is, I'm a lot more violent off streams, thank you very much. I will be the first to admit it. I am very much more violent off streams. This is why I don't play violent games too often. English or Spanish? English. And yeah, I know, the first to move is something else. Favorite movie? I probably will have to go with The Cat Returns from Studio Ghibli. I think that would be like the favorite. I I've gone through all of them, actually. Yay! So I'm turning this off. Now move this thing down. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oop. Well, that was a nice one to end on. Thank you so much for people who sent in questions. I really appreciate it. It's been a good old time, and you've got to know me a bit more, which has been nice. And I've got to know you guys more too, which, yeah. And I think that's about the end of the thing, so a special thanks here. I've cut it off already with the thing, but art used has been by Uru, as you saw in like one of the loading screens. Goopy, which I believe they have renamed themselves. I can't remember what they renamed themselves to, but I end up watching her stream, so I'm gonna have to like figure that out. But it was Goopy at the time when I got the artwork. Halesia? I was supposed to use like more of these arts anyway, so I need to... These are like thanking more of the arts I've used in like my streams as well. Arkenzo for Skelly Bob. Without Arkenzo, we would not have had Skelly Bob. So it's a major thanks to him. Willow, because the majority of the emotes that I've used have been from Willow. So it's a big thanks to her for doing that, and she is honestly amazing. I really need to like commission more from her at the moment. Cherry, because I've used some of the emotes that Cherry graciously gifted. And the fan art from Nat, because why not? I ended up using Nat's fan art. Artwork and almost every single toggle I own, thank you so much to John. I wish if I were in like an actual live audience, I would be telling people to give a big clap to John, but I can't because I'm currently in the mindset of I'm currently live. Bro, it's like the end of a movie. Yeah, that's the point. Extra PowerPoint, thank you so much to Faith and to you. I really appreciate you guys for doing this. VTubing thanks. There's so freaking many people. Like, so many. Got Hina to thank, I've got Yusei. Oh my god, I've got everyone in V Coffee House, to be honest. So, like, Hades, Nat, Mika, Felix. Hi, Felix. Welcome on in. Wait, this stream is 3 hours long and this is the credits. Huh? Oh, thank you, Pal Woman / Batman. Yes. Thank you, Pal, for including it. It's all good. I asked you. But yeah, I've got so many people to thank. So it's like so many frigging people. Special thanks in general to Bro Keeler, Dad Keeler, and Buddy. Because without them, I wouldn't be here. And a final thanks to you, like the extra special thanks to you for even watching me. Because genuinely, I wouldn't be doing this without like people like you guys tuning in, seeing me, being able to like interact almost every time. And I know I get sappy at times, but I do appreciate it. I seriously do. Whether you just lurk all the time or whether it's simply a case of you end up like interacting more. I've enjoyed each and every moment with you. There might have been times where it's like a bit worse, sometimes a bit better, but I genuinely appreciate it. Just woke up. No, it's okay, Felix. Honestly, I just hope you slept well. But yeah, no, seriously, to everybody who's, whether they've just joined now or been here the entire time since my journey, thank you. Thanks for watching Batman. The Dark Pal Rises. I woke up just now too. Ah boy. Ah well. It's fine. Still special thanks to all of you. I love you guys. I really do. Now what? I didn't plan this far. Yeah, I actually made a slide. I was just like, now what? Oh, you missed the thighs. A quick eject. See, I planned for every situation because I didn't think. Don't worry now, I saved the thighs just for you. No, he has to earn them. But, Why is that not working? Huh? We were able to think what would happen, just not what to do next. Yeah. But yeah, honestly, being able to do like a an entire debut stream for like my 1 year, honestly, that's quite fun for me. And karaoke stream for pal size. Oh my god, that's bribery. Happy 1 year. Thank you. Seriously. I'm so proud of you. Oh, you. Oh. Well, I don't plan on like quitting anytime soon, to be honest. Happy 1 year. Thank you. Seriously. Oh, he's proud of you. I'm always proud of you too. But yeah, no, seriously, thank you for everything. Happy 1 year. Love you in here too. And yeah, more years you're stuck with us. I'm not stuck with anybody, but thank you. Happy 1 year. He's making myself for the whole year now. Happy 1 year paliversary. Guys. And even our buddies arrived to like join the party, aren't you, Spud? Yeah, aren't you here to join the party, right? Actually, no, you're stuck with me. That friend sibling ship bracelet. Yeah, super glue. Yeah, I expected that much. But yeah. Oop, spider. Ow, 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 ow. Don't poke. No poking. No poking, please. Thank you. Hold on, I've got a cat like trying to get me to do stuff. Hold on. He's poking. Yeah, it was Buddy. He just poking me. It's food time. It's not food time. He has to wait an hour. It's not food time. He has to wait an hour. He can't be fed yet. He just wants to poke me. Yeah. I was going to do like a game stuff after that, but yeah, I think my voice is shot for a bit, and I know that if I continue, I'm gonna get a little too drained, which is a blessing and a curse for doing this sort of stuff. Especially if you struggle with like energy levels consistently, which I must have to admit I do struggle with them quite often, which is kind of why you get like shorter streams from me versus certain people in chat doing like 8 hours or more. It is not a case of I don't want to, it's a case of my energy levels physically do not let me. Imagine streaming for 8 hours. Yeah. The 24-hour thing, that kind of got... That was the thing that ended up getting to me a bit. But that's because I usually don't have much to do during that, and I was just doing stuff consistently. I wonder who will do that. I wonder, gee. It's not like everybody else in the coffee house happens to do that sort of thing. No siree. No. I wonder who. But yeah, I legit have... The reason you don't get as long streams from me, or like as many stream changes, is because of my own like personal energy levels. Which, yeah. Man, I checked and I actually have 8021. Told ya. I lurk enough in your streams. Faith, just no. I will pick you up. Yes, I will pick you up if you don't stop. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a bit more chatting for a bit because it's been a good time. I was gonna do like Jackbox for a bit, but I might save that for like a part 2 at some point. Maybe either Saturday or, well, not Saturday. Maybe either Sunday or a different part of the week next week. Because I know for a fact that next week is going to be a couple of different things. Meow. You mean for another day? Yeah.
Spider, what do you want? Do you want to say hi to the people? Do you?
Connect 4 stream. I'll do it. I'll do Connect 4 stream. If Tetris can be played, so can Connect 4. So can Scrabble. Just do a board game thing like like Hades did. Without the drinking. UV me. Yeah, I'd do it. It's on. I'd do it. I'd fight. But yeah. Oh.
Smudgy.
Get in line, everyone. We all fight, pal. Oh, come on. What is this warfare, guys? Oh boy. Paliversary 2 Electric Boogaloo. Should I just do like the 1v1 in Age of Empires? Look, I tried to ask you for that and then we ended up playing Monopoly, which I don't regret in the slightest. But no, I'd do it. Should I just do like for my 1.5 anniversary? Actually, no, wait. If I get to my 500 goal before the end of the year, I will do like I will do what's known as the Palympics, which will just be a gauntlet of 1v1 games. Where do we sign up for the Pal 1v1? I will make up I'll make a sign up list. So then when I sort out the Palympics, we could do a whole bunch of like 1v1 games and see how that goes, because I could use like an extended stream to celebrate 500. I've been meaning to make them up, to be honest, the Paralympics. I'm in. Yes. I'll have to make like a sign-up sheet close to the time. Time to learn Age of Empires then. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do that on stream, ain't I? But yeah, we could do a whole bunch of things like card games, board games, stuff like Age of Empires, stuff like Apex, stuff like maybe not League. I would attempt Dota if it meant I could try it. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell Age of Empires is. It's good. Rupa Gamba! Yes. Dota. I will try a whole bunch of things for this gauntlet. It'd be a fun thing to do for 5. I'm already in Dota. I don't do I have it? I'd have to double check, but if I do have it, I might try it once I get to 500. Because that'd be fun. So yeah, that's what we're doing if we get to 500. Perhaps maybe play Dota 2. Woolaloo! Woolaloo! But no, yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Right now though, I know cutting it a bit short, but I managed to extend like a PowerPoint, that 43 slide PowerPoint for 3 hours. I think that's an achievement in itself. I am gonna say, for the next time to win 365 days of no cute denial, I'd like to see you try. I don't actually like to see you try. I would prefer to not, if that's okay with you. Anyway. I am going to say this is where I've hit my limit at the moment for this. Chickening out. No, as a genuine thing, I don't like the cute month. So that's why I've been trying not to, like, extend it further. But yep, no, we're gonna quickly find out who is streaming. So then we can go and, do this more. Let's see. So who is currently on? Okay, so Rue's currently live. Kakino's live. Noisy live. You know what? We'll read into Rue. We'll read into Rue today. Let me quickly just reset some stuff. Yes. Read. Yeah, this is where I'm probably gonna call it today. Because I've got a little one here who wants feeding early, and, yeah. But I wouldn't have, wished for a better, 1-year anniversary, to be honest. I am really glad that this went not too badly. So, again, as I usually say, thank you so much for everybody joining. Thank you for the stream, super proud of you. Oh my god, guys. But seriously, thank you so much for everyone who's just joined. Thank you for joining. People who've been here the entire time, thank you so much as well. It has been an absolute pleasure and an absolute honour to be able to talk to you. So don't worry for being late, I promise. And until the next time these archives are open, you need but simply to ask, as it has been always. Abara, Pernard, are enough with that, and until the next year where we do a lot of more other stuff. Hoi lavau, amicha. Goodbye, guys. You guys are great. I'm so glad I've met you all.